Twitter, Tumblr,
Internet.
Facebook, basically internet, yes. So, we have session 9 of the Deep Below campaign. It's ridiculous, there are ducks, and it's gonna be fun. It's literally gonna be fun because people are going to the fun deck. And fun deck is a silly place. And I currently have 28 A4 pages of lore for this shit.
Oh shit. I'm scared now.
I can already see there's not going to be any ads on this at all.
Oh yeah, because we are to saying shit. We aren't supposed to say things like shite or nama for some reason. I
Or
don't
fuck.
even know. Well, we are not even supposed to say fuck.
Because, you know, we're not supposed to
Or
say
pussy,
whistle words, we're not
or
supposed to say.
cunt, or bitch, or shit.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, for
Those are
fuck's
my
sake!
What?
I just broke like 5 policies.
25
Okay.
to go. Then we'll reach our record.
Okay.
We're not supposed to say things like I'm a rape a bitch.
Anyway,
Damn it.
when you see the video, you will understand.
Damn it, Daisy.
I have done something very stupid.
What did
He
you
told
do?
us which policies we're not supposed to break.
So basically, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. So, the group, in one way or another, has managed to group up, because they are groupies, and they have managed to get their way into a place called the Fun Deck.
I got my way with quick.
So, the Fun Deck is called a Fun Deck because this is the entertainment area of Lycentia. This is where everyone goes to, you know, blow some air.
Big ass music floor.
Get a quick blowjob.
Oh my god, Panic at the Disco, really?
It wasn't my idea. Blame
I
Franta.
saw it at the same time as you did.
Blame Franta. This was his idea. Most of this place is his.
It's all him.
And look, the door's always open. Haven't people ever heard of... Not going to make that joke. Nope, not going to do it.
So as you enter this area, you know, the first thing you notice is that everyone is wearing costumes.
Big ass music floor.
Yes, in the middle, there is a really big music floor. You know, those floors that change colors and, you know, people dance.
Basically disco?
Yes. So that's what's in the middle, and it's going 24/7. There is there are different kinds of music going from each area. And everyone is either drunk, high, or both.
Sounds reasonable.
Daisy is gonna walk up to Rusty and just kind of put a wing over her.
Mine.
Kind of like, this one's mine, don't touch.
Oh my god, I just got that seagulls thing. Mine.
Oh god.
Okay. Annie is going to see Funhouse, and he's just going to wander over to it.
The fun house is actually locked away. There is a pony next to the door, looking very nervous.
Oh god, not again. Hi.
The pony looks
Oh,
at
please.
the pony looks at you. The pony
Hi.
the pony starts to shake.
Are you okay?
Please don't tell any pony. Please don't tell any pony.
I don't even know what to tell them.
Oh. Yeah, just okay, so this door, you know, it's not supposed to be locked.
So there's something going on inside you don't want them to see.
Well, no, something happened inside. And I kinda, you know, please don't tell any pony, please.
Did you kill someone? Don't worry, I do that all the time.
Oh god.
The pony fucking goes white.
And he's going to smile.
No, I didn't kill any pony. I swear I didn't kill any pony.
Huh. Lord. He's going to walk away.
The pony goes like, phew.
You're not a murderer. How unamusing.
He's going to look at everyone else in the party and say, "Hey, there's something going on over here."
Oh God.
Are there
He's
any
gonna look-
windows to the funhouse? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Are there any windows to the funhouse, or is it just a door?
Yeah, there are. It's like a 2 stories tall building.
Hmm.
It's colored in many colors. It's like someone got really drunk and started painting the whole thing in random colors. The windows are in different shapes and they make no sense.
Okay. Now that I've called everyone else over here, I'm going to look at this pony again and say, "Would you please tell me what happened? You can tell me or I can start asking around."
The pony sighs. I told you to not tell anybody.
I didn't tell anyone anything. I just pointed out this random building.
Why would you do that? That's so horrible.
I'm a horrible pony.
You are a little kid.
Exactly.
And
The pony starts to cry.
Aww.
okay, you know what? Might as well hug him.
Wow.
We help ponies. Whatever it is, we might be able to help.
The pony returns the hug and says, "The robots inside, they went crazy and they started killing every pony."
Robots. Just had to be
Oh,
robots.
fuck.
Is there anyone left alive?
I don't know. I ran away and locked the door.
Are you the only survivor?
Can you unlock the door? I want to take a look.
Are you crazy?
Yep.
Most likely.
The pony.
Daisy's just gonna
Yes.
Daisy's gonna look at him and say, "Well, you can open the door and let us in there, or we can break the door down. It's your choice."
The pony sighs. And
Who's breathing into the mic?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Oh, that might have been the fan.
Anyway, the pony gives Anansi the key. Okay, someone just briefed. Okay, it's Daisy. Daisy, can you stop? It's either Daisy or Caspian because only you two have the blue thing around you, so then you know that.
This is me right now.
Anyway, so yeah, now Anansi has the key.
Okay.
Well,
Going to look at this pony and say, if you don't want to be implicated in what happens next, I suggest you start walking away. We'll take care of this.
The pony nods and starts walking away.
Oh, by the way, what's your name?
The pony looks at you. Banana Muffin.
Nice to meet you, Banana Muffin. My name's Anansi. See you later, hopefully. He's going to open the door. But no, he's going to unlock the door.
The pony is just confused at this point.
I'm okay with that.
Can Daisy drop into stealth?
Yes.
Finn, would Eclipse be able to look through the windows just to get sort of an idea of what's in there?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be a perception roll and a sneaking roll from Daisy.
First roll of the night.
89.
Okay, you are looking in, and Daisy?
95.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, you literally become one with the floor and the walls. Anyway, Eclipse, you look inside, you see a lot of smears of red on walls and floor, and you see a robot who's looking like a clown. He's half covered in blood, and it seems like
What?
he has what looks a little like a metallic spear-like weapon with a pony head at the end.
What a
Well,
fun
that's
party!
topical.
Are there any survivors in the room?
You cannot tell.
Okay. Would I also be able to drop into sneak?
Yes,
Then.
roll me.
91.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, we have 2 super sneaking ponies now.
Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so we have 2 ponies that I assume they're either just inside the door or just outside the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go into sneak and whistle to try and draw the thing into an ambush.
Okay.
So if I whistle, hopefully it will start walking towards us and get right between the 2. Let's see. Sneak. Oh my god, I rolled 91 for sneak.
Oh my god, people, can you calm down?
And you get a whole bunch of debuffs.
This robot's gonna get fucked.
Sneaks have no chill.
Okay, so you are not only sneaking, but you also manage to lure the robot to you. The robot, when it walks to you, it walks very slowly in a very creepy manner, and it's playing a children's song.
Oh god.
But the song is, kind of fucked up, so it
Yeah.
sounds very weird.
Doesn't Annie have a bunch
Finn.
of debuffs from the stars?
Well, yes, but he fucking has like a million fucking in sneak.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
I have
Finn.
2 in sneak.
But yeah, but you have fate and other shit.
Would I be able to roll perception on the robot?
Do you want to roll perception on the robot?
Yeah, I'll roll perception on the robot.
Okay, roll me perception on the robot.
I think he's rolling perception on the robot.
I rolled a 97.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Starting off this campaign strong.
Okay, so
Guys, you got no chill.
you find out. First things first. You find out that the main Cerebro, the main CPU for the robot is actually in its Daisy. Is actually in its neck. And
Is it on the surface?
it's inside the robot in his neck. So if you want
Okay.
to, do critical damage to him, or to it, it's in its neck.
Okay.
Also, you can tell that the clothes that the robot has on himself, or on itself, I should say, are actually made of pony skin. It has been very crudely sewn together, and it has a mask on itself that's also made of pony skin, and it's making him smile and look like a clown.
Oh god.
Oh, that's terrifying. Let's
He-
go kill it.
He's walking towards you and he's smiling and laughing as he's dripping with blood.
My god, this thing is like a mixture of Leatherface, Terminator, and It.
And we thought America
Can you
was
tell me, does this thing have eyes?
It has like 8 eyes right now.
Oh god.
Can I use my curse of blindness on him?
Well, they are not it eyes. They are the eyes of the
ah.
ponies.
So it won't work on
Nope.
synthetic eyes.
Won't work on
Oh.
dead people.
Damn it. Okay.
Is
So-
it in range to punch yet?
Yes.
Can I punch it in the neck with my zap hooves?
Oh, you are putting your zap hooves on.
Yes.
Okay, so it is in range for melee from all of you.
I would like to punch it with my zap hooves.
Okay, anyone else doing anything else?
Stepping back.
Rusty's gonna be hugging a shotgun, looking very scared.
And
I'm
then
going
I'm
stepping
going-
back with the knife up.
I'm pulling out my, at this point, covered in blood, gore, and fur broken bottle.
Oh god. Caspian, you doing anything?
I'm in here?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna draw out my electric sword.
Oh god. This fucking robot is gonna get wrecked.
And I'm gonna stab it and I'm gonna, decapitate it.
Okay, are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I
Wait,
wouldn't decapitate it. I wouldn't decapitate it.
If the thing is in its neck and I'm using a sword to decapitate it from its neck,
Why not just stab
Yeah,
it in the neck?
Just stab it in the neck.
because decapitation is so much cool. Okay.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I know what's going to happen if you decapitate it.
Okay, fine. I'll stab it.
It doesn't matter. I'm still smiling. So yeah, Daisy and Sage.
Caspian.
Oh, sorry, Caspian. Roll me. Ananzi, you said you are stabbing it with the knife thingy.
Yeah, I probably can't reach his neck, can I?
Nope.
God.
You know what? If Anansi's going to get involved, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to stab it in the neck with that knife that I got from the
Oh my
changelings.
god.
I'm going to.
It's dead.
I can probably like stab it in the knee or something. so I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
you,
that.
you can stab it in the knee.
He's attacking my shins! My shins!
Okay, everyone roll me. This is gonna be wonderful.
Got,
I rolled
That's
70.
Put it in chat.
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
It's way too much shit to remember.
Come on.
I
Oh
think
my
it's already dead.
Oh my
You have
fucking.
you guys have no chill.
Oh my fucking god.
We fucked this robot up.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna count.
Is there anything left of it now?
How dead is this thing?
It's very dead. I like already on the second roll. It's an overkill.
Look at this big scary oh wait, it's gone.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
I think with all of my bonuses, I still crit with my negative.
Yeah. So yeah, the robot, it's gone.
It's
Like-
just gone.
So basically, you three, you managed to basically cut away its head, and now you have it, stuck to all three of you, basically. Like
What?
your weapons that you are holding, or in one way or another, are kind of going through the neck. The neck is gone, and the neck is kind of connecting all of you, in a way.
Can I roll strength to pull out?
You don't have to roll strength for that.
That's what he
Oh.
said.
Oh, and in all of this, you see a little Anansi stopping its knee as it's dead.
I'm doing something. I'm helping.
The robot's head is just saying, before it dies, it says, "Why must you hurt me so?"
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
This seems like a design flaw.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my sword out of its head.
That's kinky.
And then I'm gonna start scavenging its parts.
Huh, you bitch.
First they
So that-
murder him, and then they steal his shit.
Like I'm
Actually-
actually I'm gonna take his armor off of him, like the metal parts.
He actually doesn't have armor.
Oh, he doesn't have any like exterior metal.
No.
I'm-
He was basically like an industrial robot that like put the skin on itself because it was feeling naked.
Oh,
Can Rusty scavenge like circuitry and stuff off it?
Yes.
Yes, right. Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, you have to do a science check for this.
yeah. I'll let
One
Rex.
is- 89.
Jesus
With
fucking Christ,
science
people.
2. Oh my god, that's 9. Guys, I rolled well!
Okay, so Rusty, I'm actually gonna tell you something. Rusty, you managed to scavenge the whole robot.
Yes. Okay. Gear. Clown robot.
Finn,
Yes.
Considering we're in the room, can we tell if there are any survivors in the room?
Based on the
Or do I have to roll perception?
based on the smell and the pieces of ponies everywhere, there are probably no survivors.
They look pretty fucking dead.
I want to start looting the bodies.
Oh god.
There is really not much to loot.
I think there's a hook over there. Oh, there's an ear over here.
Soon you hear another stepping from over the corridor.
I'm
Does it
aiming my
sound
sword-
metallic?
Yes.
Am I still in stealth?
Yes, everyone who was in stealth is still in stealth because you have murdered that guy sooner than he realized like what happened.
Is the thing visible, or can it only be heard?
It can only be heard right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to try and. Go ahead.
I'm aiming my sword at the corridor. Does my sword give off like light as
Yes.
it's lighting?
Yes.
Can I... I'm going to advance into the corridor.
Okay.
Can I just teleport towards the sound?
Yes, you can because this is actually a very dark area.
Ooh,
Is there a
Can I
bar?
see? Can I see in the dark? I can see in the darkness, right?
Yes, you're actually the only one who can really well see him. Then Eclipse, when he's moving forward, can see him.
So can I just teleport behind the thing and backstab it?
Are you sure you wanna do that?
I think it's best if we probably just all attack it at once, like we just did then. Just gank it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna. Fuck it, why not? Let's do this.
Thing.
Okay.
Anansi?
Well, would I have to roll to trip it?
That would be an acrobatics check.
Okay, I can do that. I
And
have acrobatics 1.
Okay, and Rusty?
Is there a bar? What?
I'm so sorry, I actually had to laugh to that.
Is there a bar?
Not in this area, it's
No! God damn!
alcoholic man. Okay, Caspian,
Oh.
are you doing anything?
I'm advancing
Okay,
towards the noise.
so, first things first, Anansi, what were you doing?
I tripped the robot in the hallway.
Okay, you tried to trip it. Okay, you managed to confuse it, but you cannot trip it because it's actually connected to the walls.
Okay, so it's confused now.
Yeah, it's confused. It doesn't know what is happening. Oh, and Daisy,
Yeah.
you try to backstab the robot. You manage to backstab it. You cause it some harm, but not much.
What? Oh my
With
god.
my zap hooves and everything?
Yes, because nobody actually rolled perception on the robot.
Can I roll perception on the robot?
Am I still in stealth? Am I still in stealth?
Because that
Yes, because
was
it's
what I was going
confused.
to do.
Yes, Eclipse, roll me for perception.
$68.
Yes, that's enough. So, Eclipse.
Yes.
The robot is a Sentinel class military guard robot. This was actually a robot that was supposed to guard this place, and it went a little crazy. It has a very strong armor on it, and in its chest is like a circular, gun that can, move around itself to shoot in many angles.
Yeah, so it's got like a little turret in its chest,
Yes.
basically.
Okay, I'm putting my sword away and I'm drawing
Finn.
I'm drawing my hand cannon.
Yes, I actually did. That was literally the only reason you did any damage to it, Daisy.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Okay. So you said the thing is connected to the wall, right?
Yes, both walls.
Okay. Is that where its power is coming from?
Yes.
Can I try and yank out one of the wall connections?
You would have to find it first.
Okay. Can I try and find it?
Yeah, roll me for perception, and you can find it with perception. You only need to pass.
Okay.
I swear to God, if Anansi is really good at thinking outside of the box. 59. Is it enough?
Star touched, wild wastelander, luck.
Yes, that's enough. Okay. You find what seems like electrical cords going like around the wall that are like connecting to the robot.
Okay, would it be easier for me to yank him out of the wall or yank him out of the robot?
Neither. They are very well, connected to each other. You will have to cut them.
Cutting live wires.
Did I
You-
hit cutting?
Can I use? I've got magic. I can just use telekinesis with my knife.
Yeah, I want to point it out to Eclipse.
Okay.
Oh, there's a wire over there. Can you put it?
There's a wire, man. You can totally,
Okay.
Cut the wires.
Wires.
Do I want to cut the red wire or the blue wire? I'll just cut through the fucking thing.
Cut both.
Yeah, I just cut both.
Okay. I'll cut both.
Slice.
So, I would like to mention to you now that there are 2 wires. One of them is green, one of them is red.
Red is always negative.
Cut the red wire.
Are you cutting both or only one?
Red is negative charge.
Can I-
It's positive.
Can I roll perception to find out where they?
No, this is science.
Oh, that's science.
And Abby's not here.
Can I just shoot it?
Oh yes, you can shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot it with my hand cannon.
Actually, yeah, that would be enough to fucking cut them. And leave
Okay,
a pretty big hole in the
Hey
fucking
guys,
wall.
what wire should we cut? Nah, just shoot him.
78.
I'll cut the green.
So wait, are you shooting them or is Eclipse cutting
Oh,
the green?
just let him shoot it. Just let him shoot it.
So, Caspian, I'm gonna tell you now that if you shoot it, you shoot both.
Let's do it.
Okay? So,
It's gonna blow up.
All or nothing.
So, Caspian,
But before I shoot, I'm shouting out clear. Like everybody get the fuck away from it.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
oh my god, Anansi turned Doctor Who.
See, I'm getting clear of that.
Okay,
Yep.
is everyone getting clear?
Well, Rusty was like quite far back anyway.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll be.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Can
Caspian,
I get clear further down the corridor?
he came from basically the end of the corridor.
Oh, okay. So I'm getting clear.
So,
Yep.
everyone, got clear. Caspian shot the wires. The moment the wires got disconnected, both of them, the robot goes self-destruction imminent, self-destruction imminent.
Can I roll explosives to disarm him?
You
You
don't
wanted to
have,
disarm a suiciding robot.
you literally do not have enough time to do that.
Okay. Can I? I can't do it even if I teleport to him.
Actually, that would be pretty fucking awesome.
Will you allow it?
Well, I would allow it,
But if you fail,
but if you
Yeah.
fail, that's gonna hurt.
Like a motherfucker.
Yep.
do you
It's-
have?
I don't have to do the magic roll though, do I? It's
Well,
just
no,
straight in,
It's just
No.
magic.
just explosives.
So, do you want to do it?
Do you have any explosives?
Fuck it. Yeah, I've got one in explosives.
Oh my god! Okay, let's do this, bitch!
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh my
You
god.
may not
this-
kill yourself today.
This is so risky. Holy
Hey,
shit.
Finn.
Yes.
Finn, guess what I rolled?
What did you
100.
roll?
I rolled an 84.
84. Oh my god, he did it! He fucking did it! Fucking hell. Okay, you have managed to disarm a self-destructing robot. He's now out of power, just sitting there, very much confused.
Oh, can you imagine? You've just like broke his programming.
So,
So-
I'm
Is it dead now?
Well, it's unpowered.
Can I
So-
scavenge it?
Anyway, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. That explosion, that would have taken out half of the building.
See,
that
guys,
probably would-
we may sometimes cause mass damage, but we stopped it this time.
It's like wherever we go, explosions happen all around us.
And
Not
you are
this
not even
time.
blackjack.
Blackjack triggered.
Okay, can I take
Poison
the
joke.
off this one?
You want to scavenge it?
Yes.
Okay, roll me for, science.
Shit. I better roll high because I have got minus a lot to science.
Then don't do it. Get Rusty to do it. She's got science.
It's in a name.
Hey, Rusty. Can you science it?
I kind of want to see Caspian in real, in character, go, hey, can you do your science thing on it?
Wait,
Hey,
can I just take the wires? Can I cut the wires free of the wall and take them?
The wire. Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Sorry, that was looking weird.
It's disconnected, so the whole thing, electricity is not going through it.
Okay, I'm gonna cut them free of the wall and
It's
just
not live.
take the wires. That's all I want.
Okay, so I'm adding wires. This is the first
Oh
time
no, he has
anyone.
wire now.
This is the first time anyone has actually managed to get, gathering resources for the first time, and it only took us like 3 months.
Caspian's gonna go over to
Finn,
date.
is there that?
Rusty.
Give me a second. I need to type it down. Wires.
Typing.
Okay. So who wanted what?
Ugh! I'm trying not to. I don't want to joke.
Caspian's going over to Rusty,
Okay.
and he's gonna go. Hey, can you do that thing with the sciencey wizard stuff?
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh no. Oh, like a garrote wire or whatever. Right, thingy. Rusty's gonna smile and fold her arms, and she's gonna go, I want half.
Ooh.
Half.
Okay?
Rusty, are you going to roll barter to get more?
No, because I said I wouldn't roll charisma against other players because it's not fair.
I mean,
That's like the one rule I have. Like, I'm not gonna roll charisma on you guys because it's not fair.
it really
What?
isn't.
Yeah, I know. Alright. So, do you accept 50-50?
Yeah, except 50-50.
Cool. Okay. Science.
Now roll science 1, fails,
Yeah.
destroys the robot.
I rolled 7.
Roll
Oh,
again.
God. Oh god.
Roll again.
Roll again? Okay.
I was
Come on, dice.
joking.
I don't think I could disarm it twice.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
34. That's not much better either.
Okay, 34.
I've got everyone's bad rolls, guys. Again.
Okay, give me a second. 34. And you have science 2, that's... that's still a fail.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's not a critical fail.
Well, it's not a critical fail, but
It wasn't even a crit anyway. No.
Rusty fails to, scavenge anything out of the robot.
Yeah.
We need Abby here.
Ah! Oh god. Jeez.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
My music just went on full volume. For it being on like 20.
Okay, you know what? What would I have to roll to just pry the armor off the robot?
Num.
Well, first you would have to cut it somehow.
Well, I don't have anything that can do that.
I have a
Eclipse
sword.
does.
Can I do that?
The only two people who can actually effectively do this are Caspian and Eclipse.
I want to do that. I want to just cut the armor off.
Gonna stab me.
Okay, roll me for melee.
Well, I know I can pass this one.
Fails it anyway. Jesus. Okay, so, Sage?
Yeah.
You manage to strip the robot of all of its armor plates. You now have 8 armor plates.
Hell yes.
Hey, Finn,
Okay.
can I roll perception on the room? Like the corridor?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna type it down.
Okay.
Hey Finn,
Yes.
how many armor plates would it take to reinforce my steel armor?
Give me a second. I actually can check this. I have a actual, upgrading thingy here. That would take. That takes 4 armor plates and at least 1 leather of any kind.
Well, there's
We have-
pony leather out there.
We have pony skin on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Caspian, hold out a grenade, and that mechanical component that looked like it's made of gold that I picked up in like the first or second session,
Did you say gold?
and try to exchange them for 4 plates of armor.
But I already promised half of it to Rusty.
I know. You can deny it. Like, you can say no. That's something you can do.
I mean, I don't want to be a jackass.
When you realise that Rusty's most effective weapon is the spoon.
Caspian, you are a pirate.
Yeah, you know what? Character kind of calls for it. He's gonna say no.
Sad face, and he's going to put the stuff away and just start moving through the building again.
So,
Yeah.
Eclipse, what did you want to do?
I wanted to roll perception on the corridor if there's any point in doing so.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. 66.
66, and yeah, that's enough. So, what you learn is that, that area, like over the corridor that, the Sentinel, went from.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bodies there. It seems like a lot of ponies have tried to go there and they were cornered by the Sentinel. There is also a little machine there, like a suitcase with a machine.
A suitcase with a machine, did you say?
Yes.
So it looks like this was either a sabotage or something.
Would I be able to go up to the suitcase?
Yeah, now that you have managed to strip the Sentinel, you can actually get there.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
Is there anything around it that would require? Look, I'm just going to pick it up.
Okay, you pick up a suitcase with the device, unknown device.
It's a trap!
Fucking hell no.
See, that's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think anybody had time to put a trap on it.
Okay, Finn,
Yes?
are there any rooms branching off from this hallway past the Sentinel?
Yes, there are a couple of rooms, but they have been broken into, it seems, by one of the robots.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go to the first room and roll perception on it.
Okay, give me a second. I need to pull up another paper, and yes. So, you roll perception on it. Okay, roll me. 66, and yeah, you pass. So, what happens is that you find out that this was basically a fall room. Someone has actually lived here. There's a crib.
no.
There's a crib that's half destroyed. There are many pictures on the walls, and there is a little plushie that's half covered in blood on the floor.
I'm going to look for a body.
There is something that looks like a squished remains of a pony.
Ooh.
Is it adult size or tiny?
It's tiny.
Might be
I want to try and look for a name anywhere.
There are no names anywhere, but you can on the pictures you can see that this was actually a unicorn little baby, basically.
Okay, I'm going to take the plushie and try to clean it up.
It's impossible to clean it up without cleaning stuff.
But I'm just going to take it.
Okay.
Finn,
Yes.
can I try and hear for any sounds of movement?
There are no sounds of movement.
No. Okay.
The rest of the rooms are actually, way too destroyed. So there's
Yeah.
nothing in them.
we can start gathering up all the body parts in the building.
I'm pretty sure someone is gonna do that at some point.
Yeah, but I want to gather up all the body parts in the building and put them in a pile.
Wouldn't you think that would look weird?
I think he's turning into a super mutant.
Oh god.
I think he wants to do a funeral pyre.
Yeah,
Is
I know.
it possible to regenerate a dead body? Well, no, that's a resurrection, and I do not think anyone will be able to do that in this group.
Okay. So there's nothing else to be looted here, correct?
I mean, you can take the pictures if you want.
I'm going to take one of the pictures. I'm going to leave the building.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna write down the picture.
Caspian's piling up all the dead body parts, all the body parts. He's also gonna put the pictures of that filly on the pyre, and take out a lighter and set fire to it.
Is this place wooden at all?
No, it's metallic. It's metallic and
Okay,
concrete.
Okay, good.
Well, I was going to call over a guard and tell them what happened, but now all the bodies are in a pile and on fire. I don't know how that'd be taken.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
We're starting a cult!
So, Caspian, are you sure you wanna do that?
No, 'cause somebody else is gonna do it anyway. Probably gonna. I don't know what they do here. No, I'll just kind of leave all the body parts where they are.
Well, you
In
see,
retrospect,
fire burns air, and air is kinda, important in this place.
You're only underground.
So yeah, I'm going to leave and try to find a guard.
Okay, I'm actually gonna check the map. I think there's actually no guard here. Yeah, there is no guard here.
What about the 3 red circles?
Those are,
That's the gang.
Yeah, that's the
That was
gangsters.
a gang.
Yeah.
Don't they hate us?
Wait, they don't really care.
There's what? There's 4 sharks, 2 hive, and then 4 from the other gang. I think-
The useless one.
Wasn't it the octopus gang or something? I think it was.
Okay, I'm going to go out and try to find the pony that was looking all nervous outside of the funhouse.
He's not there anymore. He left.
Okay.
Rusty's just gonna go outside. Finn, can Rusty see if she can science the code? From because of the robot, right? It's got its processor still, or something.
Yeah,
Or is it just
the Sentinel still has the CPU thingy.
Right. Okay.
I forgot to ask this. How fresh are the bodies? Like how
Very
recently did
fresh. It basically happened, very,
Right before we got there.
yeah, right before,
they? Okay, that gives me good opportunity for a little thing.
Right. Can Rusty take the CPU then, Fing?
You will have to science for it.
Yes. Come on, dice. I believe. 11. I've lost faith.
I'm sorry.
I've lost faith.
I'm sorry.
I
Oh
believe.
damn!
I've lost faith.
I want to science this thing.
Caspian fucks the dead body. What the fuck, Daisy?
I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking that too.
God damn it.
He said, "How fresh are the bodies?" I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna.
So yeah,
That was
Caspian.
what he said.
So yeah, Caspian is now psycho shy.
Oh god.
Caspian is now into necrophilia.
No!
There's 2 levels to this place, yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. I should not say, he's, psycho shy because she wasn't into dead bodies, she was into ghouls. Which is kind of the same, but not really.
Ghouls and ponies too,
Ghoul
you
can-
know.
A ghoul can say no.
Well,
Dead.
you know what Psycho Shy said, saying no just makes her try harder.
He's like most men
Yeah.
these days.
Oh god.
You know what?
Oh.
Then, okay, since I can't find the pony, I can't find any guards, I just remembered I'm supposed to go to the Pleasure Dome for something. I'm going to wander over to the Pleasure Dome and go in.
Okay, you have, your hooves are kind of covered in blood.
Well, there's not really much I can do about that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Lick it off.
You are leaving blood, a blood trail.
I'm going to try and wipe my hooves on the ground.
Just wipe it on some random guy.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to... Let's see. There's 4 other players. Let's see.
Oh.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going
Oh.
to wipe my hooves off on Daisy and go with the Pleasure
Oh
Dome.
my god.
I'm going to just teleport away from him.
Like a backpedal.
Actually, outside there are no shadows anywhere.
I never left the building.
Oh, you're still in the building.
I
Why'd you do
never.
that anyway?
I haven't
Finn,
went
said
outside.
any. I haven't
Can I
said
just-
anything since the robot got destroyed.
Okay.
Can I just offer Anansi that cloth that I've got?
Well, you can.
I'm going to wipe my hooves on that, give it back to Eclipse, and go to the Pleasure Dome.
Okay, I would like to say that a little zebra called is now going to a place called the Pleasure Dome.
I'm gonna follow him.
Well, we just went to the fun house and it was a massive murder fest. So my
Finn.
my hopes are actually slightly high for that place, considering what this one was.
Finn,
Yes?
you mentioned that the funhouse, or wherever we're in at the moment, yeah, the funhouse. You mentioned that there was 2 floors to that.
Yes.
Oh,
We haven't
God.
been in the 2nd floor, have we?
Well, you were not.
Can I head upstairs?
Yes, you can.
Or start heading towards the upstairs?
And the party splits again.
I'm actually gonna do this up there. So when you get up, you notice that there is a big empty room there. It's actually not, it actually seems very normal.
Yeah, like untouched by the massive cacophony of mess that happened downstairs.
Yes. And you notice that there are repair units for the robots.
Okay.
That's literally all there is. And, machinery for the music that was supposed to be downstairs.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
also,
I don't-
there is... Sorry, I'm actually reading this and it's not written in a very efficient way. On the walls, there are, like, pictures that the Falls have drawn, and there are, like, mentions of, like, funny things that happened here.
Oh my gosh, this was the place to drop your kids off.
It
There
was
is-
basically a daycare.
Yeah, there is also a room. Do you want to check the room?
First, can I roll perception on this room?
Well,
Rusty's gonna follow him upstairs.
there is nothing to
Not-
really perception.
Okay, then... Is there a way I can look under the door into the next room?
You can open the door.
Into that... Can I open the door a crack?
Yeah,
So I can sneakily look in.
so you open a crack, you look in. It's a classroom.
Is there... Like... How dark are the corners in the... Like, how dark is where I can see into the room?
It's very dark. The lights are not on. It's ridiculously
Okay.
dark.
Can I teleport over into the opposite side of the room?
Why teleport?
Because
mean-
I
You can teleport. Okay, you are now there. Teleported.
yeah, I'm doing that because I'm paranoid that something in this room is rigged. And if I open that door, it's going to fuck me up.
Well, Finn is trying to push y'all in there. There's got to be a reason.
I'm not trying to push them there. I'm just describing.
So, what do I see in the room?
You see a very normal classroom. Again, there are a lot of pictures. There are things that were left behind by the falls. You actually can tell that there is enough room for about 30 falls in this classroom. And there are, and the tables, for the falls were very customized, like painted and such. There are many hoof-made plushies out of scrap and such.
Are there any? Is there anything alive in the room?
There has not been anything alive in this whole building for a long time. Well, not long time, but like a couple of hours now.
Okay, so there are absolutely zero survivors.
Yeah, it's just memories. You could swear that you see a fall sitting in one of the tables, but there is none.
Jeez.
Can I roll perception on the room?
Yeah, you can if you
Is there
want.
Yeah. I rolled a 91.
Oh god.
You guys have no chill with these rolls. No.
Okay, that's the thing, like, I do not have anything. We never expected you to even try to roll and such. This is just, this is like
Yeah, it's
world building.
Oh, if there's nothing in there, then just disregard it.
Okay, I'm disregarding it.
Okay.
Can Rusty roll perception on those repair machines?
Yeah,
Right.
if you want. You're just getting experience now.
Well, no, I've actually got a reason.
Okay.
81.
They are basically for the two robots that were
Yeah.
downstairs.
Do they look like they've been tampered with?
No, and they do not have
Oh.
power, so you cannot tell much.
Right. I was thinking that maybe like someone had tampered with these repair units, and then that had made the robots go funky.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
actually already have an answer, you just do not know it.
Okay. Love this crypticness. Right. So, I do believe that's all for this building.
So yeah. Are you continuing then?
Yeah.
Yep.
That would probably
Okay.
be best. At this
So,
point.
now I'm gonna switch to Anansi and Daisy. Caspian, what are you doing when, Eclipse and Rusty were doing their thing?
I'm still downstairs in the building, I guess. So, I kind of want to wait until everybody kind of leaves the building because I want to leave with them and stuff, you know.
Okay.
He's
just
taking this
sat
kind
there
of
like
rough.
idly kicking his feet, like, where is everybody?
He's actually sitting in a corner, kind of looking down.
Yeah, I think he's taking this pretty hard, both in character and out.
Well,
Yeah.
such is the life in the wasteland. You may not be in the wasteland, but this is still the wasteland.
The wasteland takes.
It's gonna be even more horrible when you learn what actually happened there.
Oh, I'm going to investigate this.
So, Anansi and Daisy. I'm actually gonna show on the map. You are actually in front of what is a very pink, very hot-looking building. It's very pink.
Ah, I like pink. Okay, Annie's just going to just unceremoniously walk in, barge into the door, and walk inside.
You cannot, because the moment you try, you are kicked away, kicked out by a really huge Earth Pony. He says, "No kids allowed."
I'm one of the workers.
Good joke.
I'm 15, damn it.
I'm not a kid anymore!
So, what are you doing?
Can Daisy just walk in?
Yeah, he lets you in.
Anansi.
Lol, bye, Nancy.
Yep, Daisy's just gonna look. Anansi, wait out here for a minute.
Wow.
I heard a wow. Color me intrigued.
And Anansi's getting like zero fucking respect right now.
Fucking sit there, you kid. No, it's mean.
Yeah.
Okay, Annie is going to look up at this Earth Pony Stallion and say, I've really seen way too much today. Please don't make this day harder than it has to be.
Well, I am not gonna make it harder for you by not letting you in.
Oh, damn.
I like how he didn't have a response to Daisy.
Yeah, he didn't care. Daisy, you know, you are adult, you can go in.
No, I'm talking about Anansi.
Okay, Annie's just going to glare at this stallion and say, look, I just saw about 30 dead foals just kind of sprinkled around the floor, and I need to take my mind off of that.
The stallion raises his eyebrow. No means no.
I like this guy. He's not letting Annie into the club.
Okay. And he's going to gasp, point in the opposite direction, and say, oh my god, distraction.
Roll me for bluff, bitch.
I'm gonna roll you for bluff.
I swear to god, if this works, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Please crit fail.
Please don't. Please don't.
We need you.
Oh my. Well, it's not a crit pass because of all my penalties.
But how did you roll? Jesus fucking Christ.
I can send you the picture.
Okay, Anansi?
Hmm?
He falls for it. He fucking goes where you pointed. Distraction! Distraction!
I'm going to run under him and into the building.
So yeah, you meet up with Daisy.
Hi.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Daisy's just gonna sigh.
So now, what's happening inside? Daisy,
What does it look like inside?
it's very much lighted up. It's like there is a ridiculous amounts of light. And
Yeah, it's quite lit.
And it's red light. All of it is red.
It's a red light district.
There is a mare Earth Pony wearing very revealing outfit
Hey.
who gets up to meet you, Daisy.
Okay.
There are stairs up, and there is a corridor to your left and a corridor to your right.
Who was the stallion we were looking for again?
Oh, it's a friend of, the harbor master.
Did we get his name or description or anything?
No.
He said we'll know who it is.
Yes.
Like,
He's probably just wearing a t-shirt that says friend of the harbor master.
That would be funny, but no.
he's got a big flashing
he's the
arrow
only-
above his head.
He's the only one wearing clothes.
He's the one with the exclamation mark that's saying quest here.
Oh god, what a Warcraft joke.
I'm going to wander around and look for someone that looks like they shouldn't be there, aside from me.
Okay.
I was just gonna make that joke and you stole it.
So Daisy,
Congratulations, you found Daisy.
you have the you have the mare in front of you. She looks very cheeky, if you know what I mean.
I know
It's
exactly what
Chivas.
you mean.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
I'm just gonna look at her and say, I'm looking for a friend of the harbor masters.
Oh, I know exactly who you mean. But first, I would like to invite you here. We are looking for a mayor like you. Would you like to join us here? The pay would be good, and our clients are the best level.
Sorry, but no.
Oh, come on, look at yourself. You are wonderful. You are quite a beauty.
Sweetheart, I'm too old for this line of work.
Well, you are never too old.
Getting too old for this shit.
Everybody's got their tips.
Daisy, she's trying to seduce you.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Do you have
Crit
sex?
pass.
No,
You're-
I have -1 to charisma actually.
Oh.
I have -1 to diplomacy.
Oh, this is
And-
gonna be deadly.
When
And plus, it's daytime.
Yes, it's daytime.
I'm too old for this shit.
So wait, by not having diplomacy, you get -25. By having -1 in diplomacy, you get -5. And by being the whole Nightborn thing, you get
I
-8.
get another -8.
so you're on -38 or whatever you roll.
So I'm actually gonna write it down. That's -38. And okay, roll me, Daisy.
Wait, can
Oh,
can
God.
Daisy even pass?
There is a chance that Daisy can pass.
Oh god.
Sheer luck.
38.
99.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, I actually have to roll now. Because I was
Never
like, there is a big chance that, I will not have to roll.
Are you joking with the rolls everyone's had today? Like,
So, how much have you rolled, Daisy?
I rolled a 99.
Okay, so give me a
And you had
second.
61.
That's-
Yeah, that's 61. And she rolled 72.
You lose.
She has seduction 4. So that's 82 against your 61.
Oh fuck.
So, Daisy,
Yes.
you have been seduced by this man.
Okay.
So yeah, like she did not crit, so you are not leaving the party or anything like that. But you should be,
flustered?
yeah, flustered.
I am interested.
Yes,
color me intrigued.
I mean we have never had a bad pony mare here, but I'm pretty sure you are more beautiful than all the mares we have seen in the magazines.
Oh, fuck.
The holy magazines.
I don't know what to do now. Oh fuck.
Hey, older women can teach you a lot of things.
Okay.
I don't know what to say anymore. I'm
How
very
about how about I'm listening?
yeah, sure. I'm listening. Let's just go with that.
So the mare actually, she actually goes side by side to you, and she's like, "Okay, you don't have to join us now, but what about thinking about it?" And I'm actually gonna give you a present for you to think about it even more.
Oh.
Waits for the green bottle of wine.
What about it, Mrs.?
I'll think about it.
So yeah, she actually walks back, and she pulls out a really cute outfit. That's by sheer chance, or maybe because she's very experienced with this sort of thing, it's exactly your size.
I'm gonna take it and go, ooh, a new present for my girlfriend.
When you mentioned that she actually sighs, always the same.
Forever alone.
So at this point, does Annie just kind of waddle past them?
Yes.
What am I typing into my inventory here?
Uh, a schoolgirl outfit, basically.
Oh god.
Oh.
Rusty senpai!
Oh god.
Rusty, we're gonna have some role playing later.
Rusty chat.
I need to get you a slutty teacher outfit.
Oh god.
Okay, what
I
happens
need
now?
more coffee.
So now we are gonna move away from Daisy, who had a very interesting
Oh, I'm
experience.
down like half my coffee.
So, Anansi,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
where are you going now? Especially since Daisy is kind of, making sure that the lady cannot, notice you.
Little occupado.
Okay. I said that I was looking around the place for someone who looked like they didn't belong.
Well, you do not really find anyone except, several mares wearing different outfits. One of them actually winks at you, by the way.
Okay, Annie has no experience with anything like this. He's going to blush and quickly look away. Okay.
There are
So-
many rooms in all of the corridors, and they have numbers over them. From some of the rooms, you actually hear very loud, weird noises.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I have no choice but to go to that mare, since she's the only one that seems to notice I'm there, and say that I'm looking for a friend of the harbor master. He sent me here.
A harbor master, you say, honey?
Yep.
She thinks for a while. I actually think I know who you mean. Yes, we have a very interesting pony here. I think he was in room 97, but I do not remember right.
I've never been here before. Care to give me a tour?
Well, tour is kind of not really like a thing, but I think that room is upstairs.
Thank you.
So Annie's going to just start toddling away and walk upstairs.
When you walk upstairs, the first thing you see is a female duck looking at you.
Quack.
The female duck is actually wearing a BDSM outfit.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is weirding Annie out. Like, he's just going to freeze and stare at this duck.
The
If
duck,
really just want to go.
the duck quacks sexually.
Quack.
Okay. Flustered horse noises, and Annie's going to try to very quickly walk past this duck.
When you walk past, you actually feel being slapped on your ass.
Oh, I thought so.
Okay. Screech of bad touch, and he's going to run down the hallway.
Okay, you run down the hallway, and at the end of the hallway, you find a room with 97 on it.
Wait, was it this room or 99 that I was told to go to?
97.
Okay. Are there any noises coming from inside?
No.
I want to knock on the door.
You knock on the door. Nothing happens.
I'm going to peek into the door.
You cannot, it's locked.
Do I have anything that I can slide into the door and unlatch it?
Well, you can actually look inside by the keyhole if you want.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you look inside by the keyhole. You notice that there are tentacles everywhere.
Oh,
Ooh.
Triggered.
Interesting.
Triggered.
There are tentacles everywhere. And it seems like they all go to this pony-like creature that's on the bed.
going to knock harder.
When you knock harder, the tentacles actually start to swirl, and one of the tentacles actually opens the door for you.
The harbor master sent me?
You hear grumbles.
Hey, I'm just the messenger.
I told you, Larry. I'll pay it back next week.
I don't wanna get up.
Has Daisy caught up yet?
Yes, Daisy. At this point, Daisy probably saw Anansi, especially heard Anansi. Daisy, as you
Yeah?
walk by the dock, it smirks at you.
Daisy's gonna smile at the duck and say, "Nice to see another mistress around."
The duck grins devilishly.
I'm imagining that duck from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh god. So yeah, you manage to make your way towards Anansi. And Anansi is kind of stepping in, I presume.
He's going to step just inside the door. And he's going to keep trying to get this tentacle pony up.
So yeah, as you keep trying, he kind of rolls and accidentally falls off the bed.
10 out of 10.
Can I catch him?
No, the tentacles are in the way.
Oh.
He grumbles in pain, by the way.
Is he still conscious?
Yes.
Can I just walk? Can I pick him up?
Well, you can try. And Anansi, you said hi.
I was going to say,
Are you okay?
like, he's going to look somewhere between freaked out, confused, and worried.
And slightly aroused. No.
Okay, the pony goes. I had so much shit yesterday, like.
Fucking life.
So Daisy, are you
Take that.
Are you trying to pick him up? By the way.
Yes.
Okay, you walk up to him, and when you touch him, the tentacles actually like squirm and go, as in like they try to attack you, but they do not really.
Yeah, you mean like they just like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just
like-
like struggle a little bit.
Yeah, go like into alert mode.
A little exclamation mark appears above the
Let's go look cautiously at the tentacles. Well, from what I heard, it sounded pretty damn urgent.
He grumbles again and gets up very groggily because he is very hungover. Like, that's kind of the level of hungover after drinking a whole day. Daisy, you're
Daisy?
breathing into
Yeah?
the microphone.
I can't help it. It's a microphone.
goddamn
I
Mike.
can't actually move the fucking thing.
So yeah, he, like I said, he gets up and he looks at you. He has the most red eyes you have ever seen in your life, Daisy.
Huh. That's Daisy's reaction. Just, huh.
Huh.
You remind me of Rusty.
Oh god.
You guys have to remember Daisy's background. She's seen some shit. This is nothing new.
You remind me of Rusty. Rusty gets triggered somewhere in in long way away.
Rusty's getting triggered because of her alcoholism, and Quick Fix is getting triggered somewhere far away
Because of tentacles.
because of the tentacles.
Okay. At that point, since he seems to be cooperating, and he's going to walk out of the room.
As you do that, the duck is there, looking at you.
We meet again.
Daisy,
Okay.
good.
Annie is going to wait. Does Annie know about the Dawn Duck? Anything about him? Does he at least know the name?
I actually do not think so. I think Eclipse actually did not tell anything like that.
Huh. He's just going to look at the duck. He's going to just randomly make a quacking sound.
Roll me for fate.
Okay. Let's see. 76.
You manage to tell the duck that you are not interested.
Huh. Can I... Wait, did I say I'm not interested, or did I say that Annie is a child?
Okay, tell me what you wanted to say.
Okay, some variation of full off limits.
Okay. The duck actually looks horrified and walks away.
I have standards.
Of
Okay, that
course,
boy-
I have standards. I'm a duck.
Okay. Annie is going to walk out of the building.
As you walk out of the building, there is the stallion there. He notices that you managed to, get inside, and he glares at you. That was a mistake.
I was supposed to be at the fun house, but there was a bit of a tiny massacre.
There was a small altercation, as in everybody's dead.
Little kids should not be here.
Which is exactly why I'm leaving.
Good. So Daisy, now you are upstairs dealing with the pony.
Are you going to go to the harbor master or not?
Oh, is it Tuesday already?
Yes.
Friday.
Why is it Tuesday already?
I don't know.
He kind of he scratches his head. Yeah, I will go there. I think I am.
Is it just me that imagines like a really old pre-war calendar on the wall, and there's a bottle of beer drawn in every day, and he's like pointing to Tuesday.
And anyway, one of the tentacles actually, moves in front of you as in to, shake your hoof.
I'll shake the tentacle.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. He's like, thank you for waking me up. My snuggle butt would not be happy if I got lost or something. He walks away with his tentacles.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way out of the building.
Okay.
Oh,
As
bye.
I'm leaving, I'm gonna wink at that one mare.
The mayor blushes a little and waves at you. If you want any more gifts, just come over.
So
I'm sure
many
there's one in there
parallels.
somewhere.
So many parallels between Daisy and the Harbour Master. Both have alcoholic partners of the same sex.
But Rusty doesn't have any tentacles yet.
Yet.
Yes.
So now we are gonna
Cybernetic
move.
tentacles.
Now we are gonna move to Caspian. Caspian, what are you doing?
I am. Go ahead and move to Eclipse and Rusty.
Okay.
We're just upstairs.
All around me are familiar faces.
Oh god.
Waves.
Right.
Empty chairs at empty tables. Anyway, so Eclipse, Rusty, and Caspian, what are you doing?
I'm sitting downstairs.
There's nothing really to do in the funhouse anymore, is there?
The fun house is anything but a fun house.
And if it wasn't for us, it probably would have been less than a house. Well, technically it was us, but wasn't us at the same time.
So yeah, are you going out?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, you go out. I presume that you are meeting with Anansi and Daisy.
No. Right.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, as you walk out, you actually notice that there is basically a pony with tentacles growing out of his back that basically walks by you.
Oh my god, it's Slenderman.
What?
I've got a short monologue.
Okay.
Is there
Yes, Eclipse?
any sign of where that shifty-looking pony actually went?
No. You could have asked, by the way.
I've got a little monologue. So if I can do that, that'd be cool.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, let's say, you know, that the group has managed to catch up to each other.
Caspian's gonna say, just a little faster. Just a little faster, and we could have stopped that. We're too young for that. We could have stopped it. That wouldn't have happened if we'd just been faster. I may just be a dumb griffin, but I know salvage, and robots don't just suddenly malfunction like that. Something set them off, and I plan on finding out what.
So, how is everyone gonna react?
And he's really not there.
Well, he is there.
He is?
He's not.
Like I said, the whole group has managed to catch up to each other.
Okay. Well, Annie's just going to shrug and say, ponies die.
Wow.
Death is natural, but that wasn't.
Whatever it was quick. Take solace in that. They're not always so lucky. Sometimes the worst fates are the ones that let you live.
Wow. That actually triggers me in real life.
And Andy, those foals had families. Do you
So did I.
Yeah, and what did it feel like when you lost yours?
I wiped out my home village.
See? It hurts, doesn't it? Those families are gonna hurt when they find out. So I plan on just figuring out why.
Doesn't always have to be a reason. Ponies just do things.
And if a pony did do it, I'm gonna bring him to justice.
Because Pen is now Zoro.
Can Eclipse just sort of pipe up here and just sort of say to Caspian, look, if you want to find out what happened to these foals, moping won't do anything.
I'm not moping, I'm taking action.
By talking
You're not
and moping.
taking action. You're bitching about it.
Whew.
Caspian's gonna glare at
Yeah.
Eclipse, then go back to the funhouse.
Okay, Daisy and Rusty, any reaction?
As he starts walking to the fun house,
Rusty's just.
gonna,
Oh, sorry, go on.
Daisy's just gonna watch him, let out a long sigh, say, "Can't save everyone," and just keep walking.
He's gonna call back. You may not be able to save everyone, but you can help their souls live in peace.
We get it. We understand what you're trying to say.
Jeez.
This,
The smothering does.
I think this is like
Oh my
really
God.
hard for Caspian in real life.
Yeah.
It is, honestly.
The word fumbling does nothing to take away from the message.
Rusty's just gonna sort of like bow her head, sort of like look really,
Drunk.
down. What? Did you say drunk?
Well, you are still, hungover.
And then she's gonna drink the bottle of wine.
Oh God!
Okay, which one was that? Give me a second.
The yellow one.
Oh
Oh
boy.
dear.
Give me a
You made her feel
second.
really sad. She's got to drink. Tis the law.
Yeah. So you drink the wine.
God.
So, when you drink the wine, what happens is that you actually get a nosebleed.
Okay.
You get a nosebleed and you feel really, really hot. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Feel really, really what? Sorry.
Hot.
Oh. Okay.
Is she in heat again?
No, it's not as strong as the last one. She just, feels frisky and she's bleeding from her nose.
Rusty's just gonna sort of like put her hoof up to her nose and just look at it really confusedly, like that wasn't there a minute ago. And then she's gonna look really like fidgety. You know, her eyes are gonna dart around a lot, and she's like, what? She's just gonna look generally confused.
So,
Wait. Before Caspian completely walks away, can Annie just call out to him?
But yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna call, hey,
Hey. Hey.
Oh my god.
Caspian?
What?
Okay, Annie's going to pull out the blood-stained plushie and throw it to him.
Caspian's gonna catch it. Look at Anansi, then clutch it to his chest. And
You
he's
have
gonna
more
nod-
use for it than I do. And he's just going to start walking away.
Cass is gonna nod and go back to the fun house.
Okay, I'm taking away the plushie from your inventory. And I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna give it to Caspian's inventory.
Okay. And then I'm just leaving this entire area. I'm going back to the main area.
Okay?
I'll probably be joining Anansi soon, but would Eclipse be able to head over to Rusty and ask her if she can do her weird sciencey thing on that suitcase thing?
I would like to remind you that Rusty now has a bloody nose.
Can I roll medical to stop the bleeding?
Well, you can roll medical to learn why.
Okay. I'm gonna do that anyways.
Okay, do it.
Oh shit, eyes. Stop being funny, eyes. No, that's bad.
Look, I don't know why her nose is bleeding. I rolled a 21.
Yeah.
21?
Oh fuck. No.
Your nose is bleeding. That's weird.
No.
Okay, I think I'm good. I can see again. That's good.
Okay.
Rusty, can you please science that suitcase thing?
I can try.
I mean, I trust your rolls more than I trust a minus 25.
I wouldn't.
Are you sure about that?
43.
Actually, with science, that's enough. So yeah, Rusty,
Aye.
you learn that the device inside the suitcase. You do not learn everything about it because it's not a crate, but you learn it has it does something to robots.
And considering
So-
what happened to the robots, you probably have an idea of what.
Yes, I'm guessing it's either a signal jammer or a transmitter. Is what I'd hazard to guess at. Rusty's just gonna be like, robots, something signals.
You sound like Rick Sanchez. Okay, after that, Eclipse is gonna join Anansi and heading back to the main area.
Okay, Daisy.
Daisy's gonna look at Rusty and go, "Why is your nose bleeding?"
Why is my bleeding nose?
Yes?
Rusty's just gonna smile.
This fucking
Okay.
conversation.
I have a special present for you when you stop being weird. And she's just gonna walk off
Yay!
towards Anansi and Eclipse.
Okay, Rusty, are you following, Anansi and Eclipse and Daisy?
Yes.
Okay, Caspin, what are you doing?
What?
Caspin, what are you doing?
I'm investigating the funhouse outside the funhouse. I'd like to roll perception on to see where that shady pony went.
You cannot do that. You cannot find, things like that through that.
Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go head back to the group.
Okay,
Well, the group needed look.
okay, so,
You
the
could-
group. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you could maybe ask around because there are a lot of just people stood about, right?
Well, yeah.
So
Okay, good.
one of them might have seen him where he went. You know, like don't forget there are a lot of people stood around there.
Well, I don't want to take solo time away from the group, so.
Okay, so let's do this. Anyway, people, you are back in the
Yes.
harbor. Give me a second. I need to move the map to the harbor. You are back in the harbor. What are you doing? By the way, all the sharks that Daisy has managed to take out are there again.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Are they after me again?
Not yet. They have not noticed you yet.
Okay, I'm going to walk and try to find the harbor master.
The harbor master is actually outside. You can literally see him. He's close to the sheriff department.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to him.
That was my intended destination anyway.
Okay, so basically everyone is probably walking up to him.
Yeah, we're all following.
Okay, as everyone walks up to him, Daisy,
Yes.
the sharks are now wearing clothes in your colors.
Oh my god, I started a fucking cult!
When you walk past them, they go on their, a version of knees that shark ponies would probably have. And they are like, she is back, tell us more about the truths of the world.
Did I start a cult?
I'm not saying anything.
When you accidentally start a cult by punching loads of people. Huh?
Daisy's just gonna look at Rusty and just go, what do I do about this?
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Can I try and mimic Daisy's voice?
Oh god. Yes, do it.
Jump off a cliff!
Wait, no. And he's just going to try and mimic Daisy's voice.
Roll me fate on that.
Okay. Let me see. Oh my god, I rolled 89.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay,
When do people
okay.
not roll 89? It's like the best number.
okay. You pass.
Okay. After that, I'm going to, in my best impersonation of her voice, say, "The meaning of life. It is to get high and multiply."
Oh, God.
We were doing the truth. We were doing it all the time. We were truly the chosen ones.
You are the divine's chosen ones.
Daisy's just
Spread the
gonna
word.
Daisy's gonna interrupt him and go, Amandi, you're not helping!
And he's going to cackle evilly.
What's even happening
Finn.
right now? Oh yes, Eclipse.
Can I mimic Daisy?
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out!
Romy.
I am
rolled
the
an
real
89.
Daisy.
What do you roll?
89.
Oh,
Oh my
my god.
I told you 89 is like the lucky number.
Okay, Eclipse, you have critted. That means you turn into Daisy, and you are so perfect Daisy that even Daisy is confused.
Did I learn Bat Pony
Yes.
in doing
You
this?
learn.
But he's not trying to speak it.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. You have a new perk. Eclipse, you have a new perk. Your new perk is,
Yes?
you can talk Bad Pony now.
Okay. Can I just take off my zap hooves and look at Eclipse and go, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare, boy!"
Are you confused?
I was Anansi. I was
Huh?
confused before he transformed.
Can I turn to to one of them and just say, "Come join us"?
Oh.
Can I just pick up Eclipse and throw him into the water?
Wait, no, throw him at the
I'm
sharks.
Throw him
No,
into the
I'm not-
sharks.
No, I'm gonna throw him into the water next to the subs.
Okay, that would be a brawl check against Eclipse's brawl check.
Can
think
I
I'll win.
roll to dodge that?
You can roll dodge.
Can you imagine what would happen if you just threw him to the sharks?
The only reason I'm going to roll dodge on that is because I get +5 to defense.
I rolled an 80.
It doesn't matter.
I have Brawl 6.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She has way too much brawl.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming. I rolled a 70.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just
I
keep
just
swimming,
pick,
swimming,
I
swimming.
walk up to Eclipse, I just pick him up, and I chuck him into the water.
Okay, I'm actually gonna tell you what happened. So Daisy walks up to fake
Daisy.
and picks up fake Daisy, carries fake Daisy to the water. All the sharks are actually following Daisy as Daisy is holding fake Daisy. They are very confused, but also very high, so it doesn't matter.
Rusty's gonna follow them.
And when Daisy throws fake Daisy into water,
They all jump in.
they all pick up each other and they throw themselves into the water.
Oh my god!
Wait,
and I
but
just
who's-
start
who's
throwing the
the-
sharks into the water and say, "Fuck all of this!"
They're already throwing themselves into the water.
Daisy,
You don't have
are you-
to.
Daisy, the ones that are left, when you start picking them up, they actually thank you. They go like, thank you for putting your holy hooves on my body. I am not good enough.
We are not worthy!
You must be cleansed.
Daisy, after the first one does that, she just goes, "Shut the fuck up!"
From
And just
now
teleport
on,
away.
from now on, this is the new practice in the cult of Daisy.
Baptism was formed.
Yes, this is basically baptism.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Rusty's gonna run up and start jumping up and down and go, "Ooh, throw me!"
Daisy picks up Rusty, fucking throws her as well.
Okay.
Caspian's gonna push Rusty into the water.
Wow!
Hey, it's alright. This is like the third time.
Hey, Finn.
Yes.
Am I still mimicking Daisy's voice?
Yes.
Are there any sharks left on land?
Yeah, there are 3 that are following Daisy.
Annie is going to rear up onto his hind legs, put his forehooves into the air, and scream, "I have been blessed with the voice of the Divine One."
No.
Daisy's just gonna stare at Anansi and Eclipse and Caspian and Rusty, just really flat glare and just go, "I hate all of you."
Eclipse is going to say in Bat Pony, "You're welcome."
Which is basically
Okay.
Daisy's just gonna give him the flattest stare.
The Divine One demands sacrifice.
Oh,
Your
No,
gems.
no. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Anansi and just put my hoof over his mouth. Okay, we're done here. And I'm gonna just pick him up and carry him to the harbor master away from the sharks.
The Harbor Master has been watching all of this with his partner next to him.
No, Daisy looks really pissed off.
Annie looks like he's considering biting her hoof.
Oh. Which would be basically just Nyoming because he's so small.
Can Caspian pull fake Daisy and Rusty out of the water now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay, you pull them out.
Rusty's gonna go again.
Caspian's gonna go, no.
No!
She's gonna pout.
So yeah, the harbor master, when he sees Daisy, getting close, he's like, "Well, that was quite a show."
Stay away from me.
Now,
Okay.
does he come up to me or does he come up to Daisy
To Daisy, because she actually, went to him.
Okay.
It's just gonna give him this really upset, angry look and just go.
But
My
hey,
companions only make my life difficult.
well, at least you are all having fun. Having fun is the point of Lycentia.
Okay. Finn,
Yes?
can I still speak? Like, is the hoof still over my mouth?
Is it, Daisy?
Are we out of earshot of the sharks?
Well, there are 3 sharks always following you and, bowing to you and
Okay. Can I just go into stealth and just vanish from sight from everyone?
Well, that would be pretty hard, but you can do it.
Influence
Well-
game. Sharks. Godlike.
I have sneak 5, so
Okay, roll me.
I rolled a 70.
That's 60, 17, 29, and 40. Yes.
So does she just kind of vanish and Annie
Yes.
just plops to the ground?
No. She kind of, vanishes. This is actually gonna be very weird. This is like when we alter reality. Like, Daisy vanishes from everyone's side, but she's still there. She's holding you, but you do not know who is holding you. You are like midair.
Levitating?
Yeah, you're like levitating, but not really.
Okay. Annie is levitating in front of the harbor master, and let's see. He has all kinds of penalties to
Oh, no.
diplomacy.
Oh,
So I assume that he's going to be a very blunt, uncharismatic person. He's going to look at the harbor master and say,
Just came from the fun house. Everything's dead.
everything.
The harbor master looks at you, and he's like, "What?"
We walked into the place. The robots were going crazy. I don't know how many foals died in there. I couldn't count all the pieces.
Daisy, while in stealth and still holding Anansi, is just gonna start walking back to the sub.
Can I struggle to try and get free?
Yes.
Can I roll strength against him?
Well,
Okay.
brawl versus
Brawl.
brawl. There's basically no way for Anansi to win, by the way.
Think you can beat my brawl, Anansi?
I couldn't beat a duck's brawl. I just rolled 3.
Oh!
My bonuses are bigger than that.
So, Daisy, what happens is that you actually crit against Anansi. You actually hold him so much that he almost vanishes in your fluff.
Aww.
There is like a
I just cover him with a wing.
yes, there's like a little zebra head popping out of you.
I'm just like
Oh
holding
my.
him with just a wing.
No, that wasn't.
Okay. What does the harbor master say about what I said? Because I assume I managed to say that before I was carried away.
Well, right now he's not actually really there. He's actually talking to the sheriff, and he's trying to get guards to go there.
Caspian's taking Rusty and fake Daisy over there. Unless fake Daisy's not fake Daisy anymore.
What's that buzzing noise?
That might be my fan.
It's coming from Caspian.
That's my fan. I can't tell.
It's your biggest fan, by the way.
Yeah, it's the ceiling thing.
Eclipse, are you still disguised as me?
Yeah, I haven't dropped it yet.
Okay, this is gonna be funny.
Okay, Caspian's taking fake Daisy and Rusty over to the harbor master.
So yeah, you see the harbor master, talking with the deputy, who is now calling on her pip bug for guards to check the place out.
Rusty's gonna wink at the deputy.
The deputy.
Caspian's gonna smack the bastard Rusty's head.
Wow.
Rusty's just gonna stare ahead for a few seconds, like completely out of it.
Rebooting.
Confuse the horse noises.
Yeah?
Me? So yeah, the harbor master is done with the thing. Deputy is running out. Rusty feels Daisy's disapproving glare from the staff.
Can Eclipse try and flag down the deputy?
Wait, what?
Don't, she's useless.
No, I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to give her that suitcase. It might be
she's
helpful
gone.
for them.
Caspian's gonna look at that suitcase and go, "What is that?"
Apparently, it's something that does something to the robots. It's probably what turned them insane, and I'd rather it get to the proper authorities than be carried around by, well, us.
Could just leave it in the sheriff's place.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
So,
John,
are you going inside the sheriff's place?
don't know.
Actually, yeah.
Whoa,
No.
bearing in mind, the mayor had said,
In.
nobody's allowed in there. Like, just saying.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
Is the sheriff in there?
Nobody knows.
Might be.
Well, we're going in there to find out.
Technically, Rusty
Can I,
would know.
can I knock on the door?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
When you knock on the door, it opens.
Mr. Trump!
May we?
Okay, I'm walking in.
When you walk in, there is a desk. Behind the desk, there is a chair. And on a chair
Is a duck.
is a duck.
Oh no!
The duck was the sheriff all along.
Fucking called it.
But it's all quackers. I can't believe it.
You know what?
There are pictures of ducks on the walls, by the way.
Oh my
God,
god.
that fan sounds like it's trying to deep throat the microphone.
It's like not even close by. You know?
Leave them
It's
to their
not that
business, okay?
bad.
I mean, of course, Daisy is the one saying it's not that bad when Daisy was, the one who was masturbating to the fucking microphone.
Whoa.
Okay.
So much for ads.
I know, yeah.
Did the fan noise stop just then?
No.
Nope.
If it did, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be bombastic, but
I'm not turning my fan off. It's like 90 degrees in this room.
Oh, fan test? Like, did nobody get that?
I got it now. I'm a clever guy. Anyway,
Caspian,
I'm sorry, but that joke went pun appreciated.
we need to continue, guys. So yeah, there is a duck.
swallow his pride just this once.
There is a duck.
Yep. Caspian's swallowing his pride just this once.
So, Eclipse. The ducks points a cigar at you and quacks.
What does he say?
He says, "Gotcha."
Gotcha! Now,
Is it Eclipse still disguised as Daisy?
The duck knows.
The ducks know.
So did this actually happen, or did I see it happen?
Wait, what?
Because the star touched.
You saw it. You know that this is gonna happen.
Okay.
Joke's on you. I knew first.
You also know that the duck actually has a sniper rifle under the desk, loaded.
A
No.
sniper rifle.
Yes.
That's not fucking close.
One normally have a shotgun.
No, this duck. This duck has a actually, I'm gonna tell you what everything is there. There are 2 grenades, there is a sniper rifle, and there is basically a pony version of C4.
Oh my god, this duck's preparing for like a war. He's like got a little armory under there.
Seahorse.
Will a shot from that sonic rifle knock the pin out of one of those grenades?
God.
Oh my fucking god!
Really? It's the sheriff.
It's a duck.
No, it's both.
Do you have something against ducks now, huh? Is that it?
Oh!
What have ducks ever done to you?
Well, they tried to kill him in a sub.
Yeah, they tried to kill all of us.
And they kidnapped him like twice now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like ducks
hey,
anymore.
like
I
quite a
don't-
good reason.
Caspian's gonna swallow his pride just this once and place that suitcase on the desk.
I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it either. So I'm going to leave it with you.
Rusty, tell him what it does. And tell her what it does.
It's not
But
that.
it's a duck.
Tell
It's a
it
dog.
what it
Yeah,
does.
what do you want me quack? Rusty's gonna start quacking.
Eclipse.
What's
tell
even
the duck-
happening?
Somebody tell the fucking duck what it does.
Eclipse,
Look, this
Are
this
you-
duck is gonna try and kill me.
Eclipse, are you going to walk into the room?
No. No, I'm not gonna walk into the room.
Fucking Caspian
How
and
many-
Rusty are inside, and Eclipse is like staying outside, and they're like, come in, and Eclipse is like, no, I'm not coming in.
How many teleports do I have?
Right now you have 1.
Oh. That's a shame because I was gonna try and get the. Because I'm going to kill this duck, but I don't want to blow up the room with people in it.
God damn it! Are we seriously taking race this far?
You know what? Can I? I can see into the door, but the duck can't see me. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I see one of the grenades?
No, they are behind the desk.
Oh, they're behind the desk.
They're like,
But I know their location.
Yeah, you know exact location.
Okay, so I'm going to. There's no cameras around, are there? Is
no,
there?
no cameras in this area.
Okay, so I'm going
That's
to
for
just wait.
someone else.
Wait. No, they know.
They know.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait at the door until everybody starts leaving.
Okay.
Can I roll sneak to make sure that I don't get seen?
Well, the duck is inside, and it's the
Okay.
only problem. So yeah, Rusty and Caspian, your side. Are you putting the suitcase on the desk?
We got the
Nobody-
cash.
Nobody can speak duck.
Well, Eclipse can.
Eclipse doesn't want to come in here because he's a fucking puss. No, I'm just
Because he's the fucking pussy.
honestly.
If you listen quietly, you can hear the advertising slowly going away.
Lost it at like the first minute, honestly.
Again, I'm
When I
not.
started listing off swear words.
Can-
It's
Yes.
halfway to the center of the earth.
I'm going.
now.
I'm going to try something.
Okay.
Oh god.
Can I
Yeah.
quack in Rusty's voice?
What? I mean, I guess you could.
Turn Rusty into the negotiator, who's currently like, I don't know, just whacking or something.
So
Just
would I
lip
need to
sync.
roll for that, or
Yeah, that would be a fate roll.
would it be a fate? Or yeah, it'd probably be a fate.
Well, technically,
could mimic it.
couldn't he do it with mimic?
I could
Like-
just do it with mimicry.
Okay, so what we are talking here is that Eclipse has to not only mimic Rusty, but also mimic Rusty in a different race than Rusty is.
Well, he could just literally mimic Rusty though.
Oh yeah, he can mimic Rusty and
Yeah.
talk in quack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
that's
can do
what I mean.
Okay, roll me. This is a very easy roll because you have been around Rusty for a long time now. You
I rolled a
One.
62.
Yeah, that's a pass. So you are now Rusty.
Okay. Can I tell the duck inside what the
Should
thing
just walk
does?
in.
Rusty is already there.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Lip sync.
They're twins. Don't be afraid. They're twins.
So,
This is Dusty.
Oh my god! I'm just imagining 2 Rusties and 1 Daisy.
oh god, stop giving people ideas.
2 mares, 1 bat.
Oh no! Like
No.
no.
No. Let's not even talk about that.
I know. Why would you bring that up?
I
This
mean,
is-
I
this
guess
is
I
funny.
could try and sneak into there.
I mean, this
No,
is
I mean I was joking. Like do what you want.
this is actually kind of funny because later on there's gonna be a peeing pony. So, guys, what are you doing now with the duck?
Just explain to him, please.
Yeah, just
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Rusty.
just.
But can I please say something?
yes, please.
Rusty, when this happens, do you think that Rusty would be able to, like, would that be a perception roll or what? To just try and flap her lips to the sound of the quacking so it sounds like it's coming from her. Like lip sync.
Lip sync quacking.
That would be a perception roll.
Do you think Rusty would do that?
I guess it's more of a question whether Rusty even notices that Eclipse has mimicked her, if you get what I mean.
I'm not visible.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
I'm not near the doorway.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it.
Oh my god.
It'd be
Okay.
good. Right, rolling perception. 87!
Okay.
That's more.
I'm
Okay.
I'm Rusty's ventriloquist.
Okay, so now.
Hey, that's my job.
So yeah, now Rusty is using Eclipse as a lip sync
Communication.
translator. So yeah, there's a suitcase on the desk. The duck says in Quack, "What is this shit?"
I'm going to say I don't know exactly what it does, but it's used to tamper. Well, it's used to alter robots, I suppose.
Where did you find this?
The funhouse.
The duck takes the suitcase. We will figure everything out. Do not worry. Do not worry your little cute pony heads about this.
We suspect
All right.
foul play.
So the duck totally did it, right? The duck's totally part of this.
Rusty is Daisy, what the fuck?
It's only Daisy's wet dream.
So I've been both Daisy and Rusty's wet dream because I've been both Daisy and Rusty.
Oh god.
Oh god.
The life of a changeling.
Oh god.
I can be whoever
Okay.
you want me to be, baby.
So is everyone leaving?
Annie's
At
in
all?
the sub.
Yeah, and he's
With
in
Daisy.
the sub. Oh
Daisy
my
and
God.
Annie are already in the sub.
Am I still being held against my will?
Yes.
The sheriff has no information on the culprit, the suspect.
Actually, it's very weird, but the duck just took the suitcase, and now it's telling you to go.
You could ask Rusty to roll bar.
Yeah, but it'd have to go through me because I'm the only one who could speak quack.
You could just ask it normally.
Can I
You know.
try? Can I just? I'm hoping it can at least speak or understand what I say.
Well, yeah, like
Bird to bird. Bird is the
Bird to-
word.
Fuck up.
no, it's bird the bird, man out the man.
Bird is the word.
Caspian's gonna lean against the desk like with one fist and say, "I want to help in this case."
I want in, detective. I want to find the guy who did this.
The duck looks looks at Caspian dead in the eyes.
He's gonna
And-
look back dead in the eyes.
The duck smokes the cigar and blows the air in Caspian's face.
He doesn't even blink.
Wow! Holy shit, this is
His,
badass.
his eye like reddens.
So, the duck says in Quebec, maybe.
Hold on, I'll be back in a sec. Dog just jumped over the fence.
Oh my god. Only
Rolled
dog.
100 on agility.
That's a shitty fence, by the way.
Right when I need Eclipse, the dog jumped over the fence.
Skip, you might as well go to Annie and Daisy while
Yeah.
we're just waiting for Eclipse.
So, Annie and Daisy. Annie, you are probably struggling right now.
He's probably stopped struggling a while ago, and he's just kind of sitting there, forelegs crossed and cheeks puffed out.
Accepted his fate.
Daisy,
Daisy, roll me for stamina because this is ridiculously cute.
Oh,
do I get a bonus on this because I've raised since I've raised 3 children and I've gone through this 1,000 times?
Yes.
Okay.
New perk
Like,
added,
on
mother.
top of my 5 stamina,
New perk added.
67.
Yeah, you pass.
New perk added. Experience mother.
Mama Daisy.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm only a grandmother.
How are you
So-
how are you a grandmother but not a mother?
So, what are you doing?
I'm going to set Anansi down. Take a deep breath. Go. You need to learn when to talk, when not to talk.
It's not nice to make cults do things. Bye,
Okay,
Annie.
and he's going to look Daisy dead in the eye and say, and you need to learn when to blow a settlement up and when to not blow a settlement up.
Oh!
Damn!
Fucking wrecked.
Oh my god.
Wow, I felt that burn.
Ugh. You're just gonna let out a long sigh and go, that was an accident.
That was a time when you should have talked.
Yeah.
Okay, at that point, Annie's going to full on glare and say, you were the first pony to tell me that life is precious. I don't care if it was a mistake or not. You still did it. I have absolutely no respect for you. I have nothing to say to you. I'm leaving. And he moves to exit the sub.
Daisy's going to block him.
Fucking speedy butt.
Fucking wait.
Daisy's gonna put a hoof on his chest. Yes, I did tell you life is precious. Why do you think I am looking for a water purifier to fix what I did?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Ooh. Oh, he did a Casablanca thing.
Yes,
I
yes,
just
he did.
realized. It's been so long since I've seen that.
That's a good movie.
Okay, but really, he's going to cringe away from the hoof. Like she just tried to touch him with a slug or something. And he's just going to see what would he say in that situation.
Don't touch me, bitch.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
Okay, he's going to look at Daisy and say,
The reason I care about them is because I've been where they're going to be.
Deep shit.
I doubt you have ever been so thirsty that you drank engine oil just to feel something in your stomach.
Ew.
How are you still alive?
Yeah, holy shit, Anansi.
Muffin
Hey.
button.
Oh my god.
Fucking muffin button.
Okay, no, but really, he's going to go on a long
He's gonna go off
monologue.
on one. There you go.
He's going to go off on a monologue. He's going to start saying,
They're going to get so thirsty that they will drink anything, even seawater,
Even
just
the
to
blood of their
feel.
enemies.
"Oh my God,
Even, even seawater, even blood, even their own piss, just to feel like they have something in their stomach.
All right, mate. Damn.
Eventually, they're going to be so hungry that they're going to start eating dirt and rocks just to make the feeling of hunger go away. And then, they're going to watch each other slowly fall over and die. Family members, friends, neighbors, it doesn't matter.
That's dark, coming from a
They're
child.
gonna eat dirt and rocks and dirt rock sandwiches.
And how do I know this?
he's going to walk up to Daisy and say,
Because I lived through that for 15 years. The only reason I'm alive is because the stars will not let me die.
Bludgeoning noises in the background.
Yeah.
He's gonna just glare at Anansi. You think I haven't been through that? I got stranded in your homeland forests and had to do that. I have. Long before you were born, probably. I know what they're going through. That's why I feel so bad. That's why I want to help them. That's why every time I look in the mirror, I am disgusted with myself.
Ouch.
Don't worry. Once you kill enough ponies, that feeling starts to go away.
He's gonna let out a long sigh. I've
Oh.
killed more people than you have ever met. And she's just gonna leave the sub.
at that point, and he's just going to laugh. He's going to laugh so loudly that people outside the sub can hear him.
Oh.
Oh, that's a funny joke.
Okay, that's creepy. Okay, let's move away from this creepiness and let's deal with the dark. So, Caspian,
Yeah.
you are still looking down at the duck.
Aye.
The duck is looking at you.
Aye.
Are you doing anything?
Is it just a staring contest at this point?
Yes.
I'm rolling stamina to see who blinks first.
Okay, roll for stamina. He's gonna roll for stamina as well.
The ducks have eyelids, though.
It's a synth. It doesn't need to blink.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention I rolled 100. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's fucked. The duck wins.
It was rigged from the start.
You know
That
what?
awkward moment when you. That moment you try and stare down a robot.
Yeah.
Caspian's gonna blame it on the smoke in his eye.
So Caspian, the duck never blinks. Now you notice that he has never blinked in the first place. Welcome back, Daisy.
He's still gonna blame it on the fact that there was smoke in his eye. There was smoke in my eye, okay? But still, I want in.
The duck says
Wait.
maybe.
If he's a synth, why is he smoking?
Why is Nick
because it's not
okay. Why is Nick Valentine smoking?
Aesthetic?
To feel
Big-
human.
Because that's what he feels he should be doing.
Oh yeah, Nick Valentine trying to look human.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
No
Damn,
chill.
man.
Now you have triggered auto vote for fans because everyone loves Nick Valentine.
I know,
Oh,
Nick
Nick
Valentine.
Valentine is awesome, but He looks like a he looks like a scrap of silicone on a toaster. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, he
I
kind of
like-
does.
I look more human than you, meatbag.
To be honest,
Ooh.
I thought it was cool first.
Smooth face.
But still, Caspian's gonna be glaring at the duck and say, "You either let me in, or I force my way in." And you don't want me to.
That sounds
force-
kind of rapey.
That sounds like it's not going to end well.
So, Gaspin?
And you do not want me to force my way into this.
Oh god. Gaspin? The duck smirks. I force my way into more things than just you.
So did the duck just turn into Palpatine?
Oh god. Wait,
How that you can understand.
wait. When the duck says that, does Hardwing off in the distance sneeze?
For fuck's sake.
All the triggers.
Not Daisy, I mean Hardwing the griffin.
Yeah, I understand. Probably.
Spits out drink.
For fuck's sake, this campaign.
How much of that bottle is left, thing?
I need to get a new one. I just never had the time to get up. You know what? I actually need it. I will be back. I'm sorry.
Guys,
Think-
so shocked, Prophet gets more.
Okay.
I'll be right back too.
Yeah, just a little break. Take whatever you want. And
That's
think,
what you
and
said.
please, think about what you are gonna do.
I will.
Okay, fine. I was thinking of rolling like intimidation against the duck, but
I was thinking of trying to roll sneak so I can sort of, I guess, whisper so it's audible to you and not the duck that there is a shitload of explosives and shit in that room.
that'd probably be really good information before I blew everything up on accident again.
The thing is, will it be possible?
I want that C4. Just say.
All I want to do is help, but nothing will let me.
All I want to do is have some fun, and I've got the feeling that I'm not the only one.
Oh, all I want to do is help, but I'm shit at helping.
All I want to do is help, but I've never actually done this before because I'm a pirate, and you know pirates don't do this shit.
Pirates don't help. Pirates only hinder.
But you know what? He's got a code of honor, and he follows his code of honor. He's a pirate with honor, which is pretty much just a sailor.
He's a privateer.
Shut the hell up.
He's a guy that has a ship.
I got a boat.
Yeah, mate, I know how to sail on it, yeah. I done a bit of that. Right, I need to go for a tick. Back in a minute.
Lol. So, it's just you and me, huh?
Yeah. Strange, isn't it?
So how about you change into like Daisy?
Oh my god.
Damn it, she's back.
I've been talking for the last 5 minutes and didn't realize I had muted myself.
You dingus.
Wow.
I was so confused as to why no one was responding to me for 5 minutes.
What'd you say though?
Mostly asking what the duck said that would trigger Hardwing.
Getting into many things or something like that. Forcing his way into many things.
Oh god.
Keep
so,
in mind that
Caspian, what were you gonna say about me mimicking Daisy, something like that?
So it's just like it's just you and me. You mind like turning into Daisy or Rusty, and we can just get rid of this massive thing under between my legs.
That got taken care of.
What? When?
Didn't it?
No, I don't think it did.
Oh
No,
fuck.
I'm pretty sure he just got it tucked away so it doesn't like get in the way of anything.
Oh god, I thought that got taken care of. Oh no, that was in the role play. But Yeah, Daisy accidentally sucked your blood.
All of it. Only a little bit. Only enough of it.
I have returned.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh well, we all just
So,
came back like once.
I think we forgot. Caspian still has a heart on.
No, I've never forgotten about it. I'm just.
I did.
I'm just.
Isn't it?
Like, it's probably, like everyone getting used to it because it's like a normal thing now.
Hey, wait a second.
Because he can't get laid.
Wait a second. Caspian got bitten, and it broke skin, so he's probably bleeding from it, right? Or is that being fixed?
No, I didn't actually break skin.
It didn't actually break skin.
It was just a little numb, you know.
Just worse.
No.
I heard the worst.
I
Wow.
get it.
I think the little nibble on it kind of just made it worse.
So. By the way, I actually managed to catch the fucking postman.
Yes. Oh my god, you kidnapped someone, jeez, thing.
Yes, he's in my basement now.
Okay, what's going on then?
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing. You know how every single fucking Saturday the postman fucking interrupts us. I fucking managed.
Oh yeah, okay.
I fucking
cool.
managed to interrupt him.
Nice.
Interruptception.
So yeah,
So before
So-
we get there,
Guspin, Duck.
Yep. Yes,
He's kind of taunting you now.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrow. You want to go, bro?
Oh my god.
Do
Finn.
you want to go, bitch?
Oh my god. Daisy needs to
Finn.
come in here and get fucking yank on his ear again, doesn't she?
What
Yes.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yes, Eclipse.
Finn, would it be at all possible to sneakily warn Caspian about the room without the duck hearing it?
No, it will be basically fucking impossible because they are like next to the duck, and the duck actually has better hearing than Caspian or Rusty.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's saying
Daisy's
something.
probably the only one who has better hearing than most people.
Yes.
Caspian's supposed to have like a predator hearing, which is like twice as good as pony
The
hearing.
duck is a sin.
Right. Caspian's just gonna glare at the duck and just back up and say, "If you don't get anything, it's your loss, because I tried helping."
The duck just waves his wing.
Caspian's gonna flip him off on his way out.
He flips you right back.
I'm gonna flip him off with both hands.
Oh my god.
He flips you with both wings.
I'm gonna flip him off with both hands and both wings.
The duck is like, fuck.
Hey, Finn.
Yes.
Don't
That's
I
it.
still have that duck head?
Yes.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yes, we still have it.
No, no,
Finn?
no. Just gonna go outside and start asking around, but go to everybody else first.
Okay, Eclipse.
Finn, because I know exactly where everything is in that room, do I know exactly where everything is in that room from the other side of the wall?
Yes.
Rusty, are you still in the room?
No, Rusty will.
I would like to remind Eclipse that the suitcase with the only proof and only lead to what happened there is literally next to the C4 and next to 2 grenades.
And also the fact that
Oh,
blowing up a sheriff's department. Just think about that sentence.
I think Eclipse is about to have another, beginning of Frozen North campaign moment.
I'm
At least
just
I'm not
weighing
there to
up
die.
options. I'm just
I'd-
weighing up my
Yeah,
options.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, the sheriff's department is like the only police place in this area, right?
Well,
You know.
the collective is kind of, it's kind of like an army of Lycentia, or more like, basically the American police.
Right.
Oh, so military.
Yes.
Hmm. Will my curse of blight, is he literally the only one in that room?
Well, yeah, I'm presuming that Rusty would leave.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm-
that actually reminds me. Give me a second. I need to check. Oh yeah, Daisy, you have left the sub, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, when you leave the sub and you walk, on the
Ow.
shore, kinda,
Stop.
a mare accidentally rams into you.
Oh. I wonder if this is who I think it is.
Does she fall over?
Yes.
Oh.
Daisy's gonna help her to her feet, and go. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss. I wasn't watching where I was going.
Oh, no.
The mare looks at you, and the mare actually has each eye to different side.
Different size.
As side, as in, she's looking kind of weird.
It's
Oh,
derpy.
she's like derpy-eyed.
Yes.
She has derpy eyes.
Yes.
Like an Aussie.
I'm not gonna comment on that. That would be rude.
She looks very confused.
Have a good day. And Daisy's gonna go on her way, I guess.
The mare is
Check
still
your
there.
inventory. Daisy, check your inventory. Pickpockets do that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check my inventory.
When you check your inventory, Daisy, you actually notice, remember those healing potions you had?
Yeah.
They are not there anymore.
That
Is the
bitch.
woman still there?
No, she's gone.
Fucking bitch.
Was this visible?
Well, yeah,
Like-
but nobody is close.
Yeah.
And Nanji's somewhat close.
Wait, could I have left the sub at that time?
Anansi probably saw that.
Okay, did I see her steal the potions?
Roll me
Yes.
perception.
He has Star Touched. He could have, like,
Yeah, but that only affects him, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It wouldn't
Hmm.
work.
mine.
Okay, I rolled 56.
56, and you have shit tons of bonuses for perception, so you probably gonna do it.
He only needs, I'm guessing, 20. Although, I don't know.
That's actually a hard roll. And he still passes, yes. So Anansi, yes, you know that she stole the potions.
Do I see where she went?
Yes,
Can I follow her?
yes.
I'm going to do that. Actually, I want to go into sneak and follow her.
Okay, roll me for sneak.
Okay.
Fucking James Bond.
Oh my god. At least I've rolled kind of low a little bit. Because,
Oh god, that is she up.
At least I rolled kind of low a little bit. I think.
kind of roll earlier.
Okay, you are so sneaky that you are literally one with the crowd.
Okay. Then I'm following the wall-eyed mare.
Okay, as you follow her, she walks into the hotel and she walks into one of the rooms.
Can I follow her and get into the room before she closes the door?
Yes,
I'm gonna do that.
as you get in, you notice her zip out of the suit. She is
Yes.
not a mare at all. She is a duck.
God damn it.
Oh my god!
Okay. Can I pickpocket the duck for any weapons?
Well, you can try.
What are the potions that it stole?
I got an idea. Just hold on a second. I want to pickpocket. I want to look into her inventory.
Okay, he has 4 potions, a grenade, and a sledgehammer.
How's a duck
Okay.
carrying a sledgehammer?
How dare you doubt the duck's motives?
Okay. What do I want to take? Okay, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to take the sledgehammer.
Oh god. Okay, roll me.
85.
Jesus fucking Christ, your sneaking swagger is too strong for me.
Okay, and if I tried to take the grenade too, that would be minus 25 to that, right?
Yeah, the problem is the sledgehammer is actually so heavy that that's literally all you can carry.
Okay. I'm going to very carefully put the sledgehammer down.
Okay,
Right,
guys,
the duck.
guys, I'm kind of imagining, the dog being there, back, like his back to Anansi, and him pulling a sledgehammer out of fucking nowhere, and then putting it down very silently.
Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Okay, can I take stuff out of the inventory without trying to be sneaky, like just steal it from them just blankly?
Yes,
Okay,
but that will break sneak.
okay, that's okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the remaining sneak to pull the pin on the grenade, and then I'm going to break sneak, grab the healing potions, and run for it.
Okay, so roll me sneak for the,
Planting the grenade. I'm sure there's something like there's gonna be something about explosives in this campaign. Like,
80.
oh,
Jesus. Okay, so give me a second. This is actually gonna be interesting. Because we actually expected you to do this.
oh my god, they know. They know.
Ducks know
So-
everything.
When you do that, and when you start running away, the duck looks at you. It quacks something. And then the grenade explodes. The grenade explodes again. And again.
Oh
And
no.
again.
That duck is so
Yeah.
dead.
How did a unit scale of 1 to 10?
See, I can't tell you what the duck quacked either.
We'll never know.
You will
Hello,
never
Akbar.
know.
Oh! Oh damn.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes.
Allah, quack.
Oh.
So yeah, congratulations! You managed to get not only the fucking... The sledgehammer was still there!
I
It's
don't
gone!
care.
Oh god. Okay, Daisy...
And all that remains was one solitary sledgehammer.
Daisy...
Did the sledgehammer become debris from the explosions?
Yes.
Oh, I just imagine it flying out the window. Like,
Did the sledgehammer hit Anansi?
I'm actually... Oh, that's true. I actually have to roll for that.
I'm sorry, Anansi. I just think that'd be funny.
Okay.
The duck was an inside job.
Where did it go?
Anansi was an inside job.
guys,
Uh...
know everything.
Rusty wants to
Thing.
say something.
I was gonna say, the ducks know everything. Fing knows everything. Fing is secretly a duck. Confirmed.
Okay, people... I do
The
not
DM
know how... I actually do not know how to roleplay this. The sledgehammer, it went at an angle that it would go down.
Yeah.
How am
Yeah,
like,
it just gets thrown into the floor.
yeah, I guess, the force threw it against the floor, I guess.
There you go.
Okay. That was anticlimactic.
Okay, so now
That-
I am almost out of the building.
Yes.
I'm going to go into sneak and try to get away because I have a feeling that 10 grenades going off is going to take down this building.
Actually, no. Like the grenades, they explode a lot, but they are not very strong.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm still going to sneak away. Like,
Not surprised.
Because you might have 10 ducks after you in a minute.
yeah,
Well.
okay.
Roll me for sneak. Fucking
60.
Anansi is having like his own adventures. How much?
60.
That's a pass. So as you sneak away, you notice as you sneak by the main door, there are two ducks in suits ready for you. They do not see you, of course, with shotguns.
Yeah.
Evil
Okay.
laughter.
While sneaking, I'm going to go to Daisy.
Okay, Daisy is there, looking confused because she just got robbed.
No, Daisy
Okay.
just kind of shrugged it off and kept walking.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
really give two fucks.
Annie is going to sneak up and put the potions in her inventory.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's just too many rolls. He's going to walk up to her and give her the potions.
Out of nowhere. Daisy,
Yes.
how are you going to react to this?
Potion out of nowhere.
Wait, first of all,
When he
Daisy,
give-
did you hear the
when-
explosions?
Probably.
I think everyone heard it.
You gotta
Who didn't
remember,
hear the
I hear
explosions?
I hear most things. I could probably hear across the entire fucking city if it weren't underground.
Okay. So you heard the explosions, and next thing you know, Anansi is giving you back your potions.
Keep them.
Pretty normal day.
Wait, what?
Daisy said keep them. And it's kind of kept walking.
Oh,
And he's going to keep them.
Oh, fuck. That was
Well,
unexpected.
So, how did the sheriff duck react to the explosions?
He actually hears the explosion. For a moment, he lifts his head as if something, like he's like kind of looking at the ceiling, and
I
then
felt a
he,
disturbance in the force.
yeah, basically, and he looks, forward again, knowing, he knows.
I feel
Do they know it was me?
No, because he was sneaking
Okay.
most of the way.
All right. Then, as far as I know, someone just attacked the duck, and nobody knows who. Even the ducks don't know. That's awesome. Okay. I've done my thing.
Slowly, you are taking them out.
Okay, I've done my thing. Anyone else want to do anything before I do
I'll-
another thing?
I want to be Batman.
It'd be
Okay,
Batman.
Rusty, do you want to do anything?
Hmm.
Because you are
No, it's
about
good.
because you are about to finish one of the main quests.
Hmm.
You just do not know it yet.
So, the suitcase is still in with the deputy, the sheriff duck,
Yes.
and he's just murdered some duck in a hotel.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we can do?
Well, there are
Like,
still
related?
there are still like 3 more. There are like 4 more areas that you can go to. Like you have basically just explored 2 areas in Lycentia, one of which you have not even explored like half.
Hmm. Do you guys want to go somewhere else then?
I'm going
Sure.
back up the fun deck.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Daisy,
Yes,
what are you doing?
Daisy's kind of just thinking.
Everyone is
Ah.
going somewhere. Where are you going?
I'm still at the
Daisy's kind of
sheriff's thing.
wandering.
Okay, so Eclipse is at the sheriff's thing. What are you doing?
Look, I'm gonna put it to a vote for everyone. Do you guys just want me to walk away?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. There will be other opportunities.
also,
don't- I'd rather not blow everything up.
you could do the classic thing. You give them what they need, and then you follow them. You know what I mean? You see where this stuff goes.
That
And then that
suitcase.
Well,
leads you to the other duck.
he probably just goes back into the floor like the other
Yeah.
ducks do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We shouldn't have given him that suitcase. Shit.
Ha 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 ha.
Finn, can I roll perception on that room, like the sheriff's office thing?
Yes.
I rolled a 100. I will send you the screen thing.
Okay, roll me.
I rolled you. I rolled 100.
It's funny because we've only had one failed roll this session.
This is crazy, you people. Like I said, your group is the kind of group that DMs love and hate at the same time.
Okay.
So Eclipse,
Yeah.
you scan the whole room. You notice that there is a lot of dust in it. It's almost like nobody ever, normally walks through it.
So it's pretty much an empty room that has had a chair, a desk, and a duck put in it.
Yes, and duck pictures everywhere for some reason.
Fucking ducks.
Those duck pictures are cameras, aren't they? Or are they just
Maybe.
pictures?
Maybe.
He rolled 100. You kind of got to tell him.
Well, they are, kind of like that would be a traps roll because they are hidden.
Roll traps.
It would be a negative 25 if I don't have traps here.
Yeah.
Where are these duck photos facing?
They are facing everywhere in the room. There's even one that faces out of the window.
Yeah, that's definitely a camera. Nope, nobody puts a picture outside a window.
I'll come back to this area.
Okay. So,
I will return.
Caspin. Oh, where is everyone going now? Because I'm a little lost. I know Daisy's
Okay.
going to the fun deck.
I mean, I was gonna have some fun at that white guy bar, but I think it'd slow the campaign down too much, so I'll
The
be fun
white guy
deck.
bar.
White guy bar.
Right. How about we all travel to the fun deck, see what else is there, and then we go to a new area after that.
Yes.
That sound
Daisy
good?
gets a job.
Aye.
Okay, let's all head to the fun deck then, if you're all in agreement.
Let's go.
Fun
Okay.
deck.
Okay.
When Captain, sorry.
Caspin, say it.
Okay, when I get there, Captain's gonna go to the nearest pony and say, "Did you see somebody who is standing right over there, right by that house? He was standing right by that door. Did you see where he went?"
So wait, the closest pony to you.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome! I so wanted this. Okay, so the closest
Have
pony
you
to
seen
you.
Spider-Man?
Wait. The closest pony to you is looking like a mare in a gang outfit.
Oh.
When you say that, what you said, a male voice comes from the mare,
No, not again.
and this mare, I guess, says, I do not know what you're talking about.
Do I have to roll perception to see if it's a mare or not?
It's up to you.
I'm not doing this
Please
again.
fail.
You just
I'm not doing. I'm fine. Okay.
it's XP, isn't it? You might as well, like.
I rolled an 85.
Jesus, 85.
Oh.
Okay,
You know their name.
okay.
Was it? Okay.
So you go around the mare, you check, and you learn the terrible truth. She
It's
is
a duck.
no, she is both.
Wait, what?
She is bold.
Hermaphrodite.
Dirty little herm.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next pony and ask.
The next pony to the right. Okay, who is that? Oh,
Who
okay.
are
This is gonna be interesting. So when you walk to this pony, he looks at you and he's like, "Well, hello there, sir. What would you like?"
Look, I just want to know where this guy went. He
What
was
a
standing right
guy!
over there. He was standing right over there by the fun house about 30 minutes ago.
I have not been here 30 minutes ago.
You're useless to me.
Well,
You're to listen.
I'm sorry. He pulls out a shotgun and shoots himself in the head.
What?
Oh.
Does that count as a kill for me?
Does he really do that?
Yes.
Does that count as a kill?
Can
someone stop
is
him?
it? Yeah, I was gonna ask. Is it too late to do anything?
Well, I don't know.
Magic.
Dude,
Magic.
Magic would help.
Magic.
I mean,
Like, literally, magic is just you get out of jail free card. Like, every time.
can I try and use magic to at least point the shotgun to the sky?
Are you
Don't-
sure about that?
Yeah, I was like, are you sure about that?
Ground.
To the floor, then.
Ground. Yes. Do that.
Yes, you can roll me for magic to do that.
84.
Okay, you manage to, move the shotgun to the floor, and, he shoots the shotgun to the floor. He's like, I'm useless even at killing myself.
Not again! This is the 5th time this week!
Okay, is Annie right there?
Yes,
Since we all
everyone is
kind of
there.
went.
Yeah, everyone is there.
Okay, you know what? Annie is going to hug this pony.
And he's the hugger. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna go to the next pony.
Wow, Caspian has like 0 care.
Okay,
0 fucks given.
now that he's hugged this pony, and he's going to, still hugging him, look up and say, wait, was that pony's name Banana Muffin?
Oh no.
Yes, it
Give me a
was.
second.
Yes,
it was.
Wally, yeah.
Okay, he's going to look at the pony and say, we're looking for a stallion named Banana Muffin. If you have anything... Jeez, what was I going to say? Damn it. If
Okay.
you have any information, that would be great.
So, the pony smiles. Yay, for the first time in my whole life, I'm not gonna be useless. I know Banana Muffin.
Caspian's gonna turn around. Where?
I am not gonna tell you. You called me useless.
I'm not gonna tell you you're a dick.
I'm gonna slam my fist on the ground and say, where?
If you do that,
Harvey!
I will have to call the guards on you.
And you don't want the guards on you now, do you?
He seemed like a nice pony. We had a little conversation before I went into the fun house, but I seem to have misplaced him.
He's working. He's working for the tourist exchange down in the sunken ship harbor.
I'm going to the sunken ship harbor.
Okay, he's going to hug him tighter, then let go and say, thank you.
You have been very helpful.
The pony looks at you, then looks at himself. I have been helpful for the first time in my life. I have helped some pony. I will now be a better pony. I will help every pony. He basically runs off, hugging everyone. Someone punches him in the face.
Wait, before he starts running off, can I call out and ask what the name of this helpful pony is?
My name is Useless Trash.
Oh, that's quite fitting.
Okay, he's going to grin and say,
One pony's trash is another pony's treasure.
Yes! And he starts dancing, and then he gets punched in the face by an angry gangster.
okay, Annie had turned around before that happened, so he has no idea this pony just got punched. He's going to trot off like, I did something good today.
Pretty much all of America right now.
Wait, did I actually get good karma for any of that?
Yes, you did.
Awesome.
So, the rest of the people on the fun deck, are you doing anything?
I
I'm
don't think so.
I'm curious about what's secret and private box.
I'm curious about the dance floor. Whew.
Actually, yeah.
Wanna get
Dance floor.
groovy?
Dance floor.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
first we are gonna deal with the dance floor. So, when you step to the dance floor, you see about 3 ponies dancing there. The dance floor looks very inviting.
What kind of inviting?
You just feel really nice
Who cares?
when you look at it.
Rusty's gonna go dance.
Rusty, when you step on the dance floor, the music changes for you. It's your favorite music.
Yay!
You really feel like dancing right now.
Let's do it.
What is Rusty's favorite music?
I don't know.
This
People equals shit by Slipknot.
Okay, this kind of reminds me of the legend of the Lotus Eaters in Greek mythology. Just wanted to throw that out there. Continue.
But no, that's not. See, the problem is, I know it's like that, but I don't want to think like that, and I want to think it's just a lovely, nice dance floor. Okay?
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
No one's stopping you.
Daisy's, Daisy
is-
also is gonna step onto the dance floor.
Daisy, when you step on the dance floor, it changes the music to your favorite piece of music. You really feel like dancing right now.
Oh, I love Octavia.
Octavia!
He's dead.
You may have noticed that Rusty and Daisy are dancing different things and they are listening to different music, even though the music is the same for everyone outside.
So their dancing is so poorly timed.
Yes, but they do not notice this because
It looks like Charlie Brown dancing.
oh god. But they do not notice this because they are having a time of their lives.
It looks like someone threw a flashbang into an epileptic ward.
That's so
that's
hot.
evil.
Okay, this is something someone might actually flag my video for.
Okay, everyone, if you haven't flagged this video yet, we are sorry. We do not speak for him.
What?
Ha ha ha!
Anyway, guys,
Yes?
who is there left? Who has not been entranced by the music floor?
I haven't.
I haven't.
Okay, guys. You see Daisy and Rusty be very entranced by the music floor.
Okay, I'm just imagining that Daisy is doing the Macarena, and Rusty is dancing like Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, Rusty's dancing like the gif I may have posted. You know the one.
Daisy was trained to dance before she left her home.
So, Eclipse and Anansi. What do I do?
Yeah. I'm going to the. Let's see, what was it called? The Happy Feels.
Oh.
Oh. Anansi!
Yeah?
You see a building with many very high ponies laying around it, in the doorway and inside.
Are any of them sharks?
Some of them are sharks. Actually, give me a second. Yeah, a couple of them are sharks.
This explains everything.
Okay, I'm just going to. Wait, do the sharks know me?
These don't.
Okay, so these are not part of the cult of Daisy.
Not yet.
Yet. Not
Yet.
yet. Okay. I'm just going to start talking to the first really high pony I can find.
Okay. Okay. So he looks at you and he's like, "Hey there.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Anansi.
My name is Rainy Days.
That's a nice name.
Thank you. I like your name."
I'm not the only one who recognizes that name, right?
No.
No,
Okay.
that
good.
name.
Wait, is that actually a name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Spring, I
Post
thought
a
you-
couple of pictures.
How do you not know? What?
What?
Rainy Day thing.
Rainy Days Puppy Smiles' mum.
Fuck.
Okay.
We fucked up.
What?
We fucked up. Delete.
Wait, Rainy Days is what?
It's
Puppy
it's
Smile's
Mama
mom.
Puppy Smile. Oh fuck. We fucked up. Ignore it. It's some kind of random nice name. It's
Hey,
supposed to
just-
be really nice.
His name is Overcast.
Maybe it's fair weather. There you go.
Yeah.
Change of name. Change of name.
Yeah. Quick change. I'm actually gonna change it into.
Legal. Because of legal stuff.
Okay. His name is Fairweather.
Okay.
Fucking
Much
hell.
better.
Fuck.
I'm new. Okay, I'm new here. What is there to do?
He points to the counter. There is an automatic device there. Just press the red button and put your mouth to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Now logically you have to because it's red. That's how the universe works.
Yeah, the button
Okay.
actually has press me on it.
Oh my god!
Okay, you know what? I am going to roll for common sense. If I get above 50, I'm not going to do it.
So you're not gonna do it.
I rolled 19. I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Yes.
fucking
Oh
hell.
my god, he finally rolled low.
I rolled 3 earlier in this session. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but-
do it.
Yeah, but then you look at my rolls, it's 21, 7, 34, 11.
So, Anansi,
Yeah.
you press the button and you have your mouth to the machine, right?
Yes.
So, I'm actually gonna tell you what it gave you. So, it's giving you a very famous drug in for the Equestria universe.
Uh oh.
PTMs.
Yeah, it's giving him PTMs.
Oh no.
Okay, what do I have to roll to see if I get addicted or not?
Well, it gave you 3 pieces of PTMs in your mouth, so
Shit.
that's 3 times hard addiction.
Wait, do I have to eat them all at once? Can I just spit 2 of them out?
Well, it's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to spit 2 of them out. Actually, I want to spit all 3 of them out and just put them in my pocket.
Okay, so
Here's
now...
the question. Would Anansi recognize what a PTM is?
Probably, yeah. He's probably.
He's a zebra. It kind of came from zebras.
He
Yeah,
just-
this tastes familiar.
he's
Plus,
You can see what that stuff does.
This tastes like the drug of my people.
Anansi has a history with chems, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, now Anansi has 3 pieces of PTMs.
Okay, he's going to. Wait, since it's already been in his mouth, it's probably already given him a little bit of a high, right? So I probably have to roll for a
At
weak
least...
charisma roll? A weak.
Addiction.
I don't
Yeah.
know, addiction roll.
Just roll me.
A weak charisma roll. Listen, okay, you didn't addict me. I'm being honest with you here, drugs. You didn't.
58.
Yes, you pass.
Okay.
Rolls bluff.
Then I have 3 slobber covered PTMs.
Yes.
Going to walk out of this place because it's kind of weirding me out now. Bad memories.
But
And someone else do something because I've done something.
I'm Batman.
Okay, Batman.
there we go, we did something, continue.
Okay, Batman.
Okay, so I guess I'm doing Batman stuff now.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm going to the sunken ship harbor to look for banana muffin.
Oh yeah.
Banana nuts.
Eclipse.
Yes.
So basically, you just seen Anansi enter and leave from a place called the Happy Fields, and you see Daisy and Rusty being stuck on the floor dancing. What are you doing?
I'm curious about what secret is.
So, are you going to the secret?
Yes, but I'm not going to enter.
So yeah, you are in front of the very small cabin that's called a secret. You know it's called secret because it has a big secret in neon lights on the door. In front of the stairs to the door, there is a welcome mattress that says secret on it.
This
Can I
place is
look
very
under the welcome mat?
Yes, you can look under the welcome mat. When you look there, on the floor, there is drawn the word secret.
That's pretty great.
You are ironic!
Can I walk? Can I enter?
Yes, you enter. There's, you know those, like party sounds?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Pinkie Pie loves to do?
Yeah.
There is a piece of paper with secret written on it that falls on your face.
Can I roll perception on the room? Because I'm pretty sure there is no secret,
Okay,
but the XP, bruh.
roll me.
There isn't a secret, but the place is a secret. So is it a secret or is it not a secret?
I rolled an 86.
Okay. That's a crit, so I'm actually gonna like very properly describe to you this room. So it's, in a way, it's an empty room. It's an empty cabin in a way, but it has like question marks, like in different ways and different colors, painted all over the floors, ceiling, and the walls. There is, in the middle, there is a box.
Is it Patrick's secret box?
Inside is a string.
But just
What will
pull-
happen to me if I open this box?
You died yet.
It's a secret.
Roll traps on the box.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna open the box. No guts, no
Yeah, why
glory.
not? Just do it.
Okay, you open the box.
No worries, mate.
Inside the box is a box.
What? Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, no.
So I'm
Oh.
going to keep opening these boxes.
And
how
it-
many boxes are there in boxes?
There are 10 boxes in boxes. And then there is another box inside the last box that actually has a piece of paper in it.
Is it?
What does the piece of paper say?
Is it
no
a smiley
snooping?
face?
It says look up.
I'm going to look up.
When you look up, there is a button there on the ceiling. It says secret on it. It's a red button.
I'm getting Wild Wastelander vibes from this.
Yes, this is what I was trying to think.
I'm going to push the red button.
When you push it, the walls literally open, and there are, like, you know, TV screens everywhere, and there are ponies clapping for you. Suddenly, there's lights everywhere. There is party music playing, and everyone is like, "Yes, you did it! You found the secret!"
It wasn't very hard, was it? Like, literally just gave you instructions.
Can I bow to the crowds?
Yes.
I'm going to bow to the crowds.
And then Eclipse was never seen from again.
Yes.
You see?
Congratulations, Eclipse, you have found the secret.
Not much
So
of
that
a
was
secret.
literally it, right?
Yeah, that was literally it.
Okay.
Remember
I'm going to thank the cat. I'm going to thank the crowds, and I'm going to walk out with the pieces of paper and like a box.
There is a piece
And
of
the box.
there is a piece of candy waiting for you outside.
Eat it.
I'm going to pick up the candy, then I'm going to call back into the room and just say thank you.
Ooh, piece of candy.
You have enlightened me.
And then
the
room calms down.
I want to remind everyone that this session started with dead foals everywhere, and now we're here.
Just had to remind me, didn't you? Like, oh, how I don't even know.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Just one step took me out the ghetto.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
What is this?
I'm in the mood for dancing.
Well, Daisy and Rusty are kind of stuck.
You're not stuck if you're dancing of your own will.
Okay. Do I have anything that I can plug into my ears?
I'm actually gonna check your thing. Give me a second.
Or could I just like stuff the ends of my cloak into my ears?
Yeah, you probably could.
I'm going to stuff the ends of my cloak into my ears and try to drag Rusty off the dance floor.
Rusty is fighting you.
Yes, she is, because she actually wants to dance. Like,
Rusty is
So you're
struggling
going to leave
against
your friends
you.
behind?
Oh.
Because your friends don't dance, and if your friends don't dance, then they ain't no friends of yours?
God damn it, Anansi.
Don't start
Okay.
singing safety dance now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and just buck Rusty off of the dance floor. Just kick her.
You are acting like you're a strength character today.
His inner heartache is showing.
What have I done that was strength?
You're trying to buck somebody. You
I
tried.
tried to fight Daisy.
And failed miserably, I'll add. That's
Doesn't
not a
mean you
heartache thing.
didn't try.
Well, what else could I do? Try and convince you to let me go?
Yes.
With what diplomacy?
Oh, right. You both
Against
kinda-
I'm -1 minus diplomacy.
I will pee on you.
I've minus 30 diplomacy.
I have
Oh,
a natural diplomacy -1.
That that is -5.
Okay.
Plus 25 from not having the skill.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's fine. You're actually level, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have you know that I failed. I rolled 23.
Oh fuck.
But I do have Brawl 1, and I still have some of my bonuses.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Rusty does have no brawl, so
I'm counting them.
Wait, could Rusty even try to
no.
defend against that? She's dancing.
Well, Rusty knows, but Daisy has.
Kick him out while she's dancing.
So yeah, you are trying to get.
Daisy would probably be able to fight you while never stopping dancing.
Basically. So, Anansi, are you trying to get Rusty out?
Yes.
Okay, you managed to get Rusty out, actually. Rusty is
So
out.
I just-
Oh, Rusty, when you leave the dance floor, you feel like you need to go back. You actually need it, you want it.
I find this more funny because Rusty actually wants to go back anyway. Like, she was having fun. Like, come on, man. Let's dance.
Want need it. It's the want it need it spell.
No, I'm just saying anyway.
Anansi, it's time to explain, Rusty, that there is, Mia dying.
You're drunk, you fucking bitch.
Okay. Annie is just going to stare at Rusty, and he's okay. Would trying to be very, very unsettling. What kind of role would that be? To try and scare her away.
That would either be intimidation or a fate roll because, start touched.
Okay, I'm gonna go with fate on this one. Just try and give her the Osmosis Jones smile.
Oh!
You don't want to go back dancing, do you?
Okay. He's gonna look at her and just with that smile and say, "Let's dance." Okay, 75.
Yeah, done.
Spell broken.
Done. Okay, enchantment gone.
Hey, Rusty. Now you gotta get Daisy out there.
Yeah, Daisy's gonna be a problem.
Seduce Daisy to get off the dance floor.
Oh
Daisy's
my
gonna
god.
be the hard one.
Oh my.
Guys, do you think Rusty can out seduction a spell?
Well, if you pick
Maybe
the
worth a
other
shot.
perk.
Shh, Ving.
Didn't they just drink a wine that kind of...
Yeah, does this wine have the same seduction boost as the other one?
No. It has.
No.
It's
Okay.
adding you 10 to seduction.
Oh, okay. So that's
What-
still 1 minute, right? So that is still plus 25 from my skill, plus 10 from my affinity, plus 15 from my perk, and then plus 10 from the wine.
Actually,
So that
yeah.
that's plus 55 if I'm right.
Would she get an extra bonus because the two of them are technically dating now?
Well,
1 minute.
technically. And-
I need to add this.
And Daisy has minus 30.
1 minute.
And it's day, so it's actually minus 38.
1 minute.
Rusty,
right.
I don't think you can fail this.
25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 15 is 60.
I have 60.
Yeah,
So
You
Rusty-
can't fail this.
Rusty literally has plus. Rusty has to roll under 10 to not roll. Like,
So, Rusty.
Rusty
roll
has
me.
Rusty has to roll a 1. And
Yeah,
Daisy has to
yeah,
roll
but
a
it
100.
is me, so it's possible.
Rusty,
I rolled 9. See, told you.
it's just over.
Hey,
You-
do I
Yeah.
have another? Can I make her re-roll?
One like
Well,
1 minute.
I can still lose this if I roll low enough.
No,
Like,
because
she still rolled 69. So
Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
Daisy has minus 38, so Daisy
I
pretty
rolled
much
a 4.
Oh
There you
God! Okay, Daisy, you like super failed right now. Daisy,
Yes.
you should like critically fail against Rusty's seduction roll. Roleplay it in a way.
Oh God.
Right in the middle of everybody, just start bucking.
Well, steady on.
Daisy's just gonna look at Rusty and just kiss her.
Okay.
A super critical fail to seduction case.
Pounds.
I mean, I'm not gonna start having sex.
What do you
with,
want,
like,
thing?
I don't know. It should be like sort of romantic, you know, like fucking bounce Rusty and cover in kisses or something.
I think
Big,
that was.
I could take Rusty all the way back to the sub and have my way with her if I wanted to.
That would be loot, though.
Yes.
Annie would be just standing there confused, like, what just happened?
That's a thing that happened. So yeah. Are you guys going to continue exploring the fun deck, or are you going, you know,
To go have some fun on deck.
So we haven't been to Panic at the Disco.
oh god, the Panic at the Disco.
I
While
think we
y'all are
should go to
doing-
Panic at the Disco.
While y'all are doing that, I'm going to check out the private box.
The private box has a okay. The private box has a pony in front of it who looks at you.
And he just looks very confused and out of his depth.
Okay.
This whole place is like not what he's used to. Like, he looks like he needs help.
The pony.
He needs to. Oh.
Okay, the pony actually walks up to you and he's like, "Hello there, little kid. Are you lost? Where's your parents?"
Every time. Every time.
Okay. I hate to take the Batman thing away from Caspian, but they're, not here.
Well, I can see that, but you know, where are they?
Oh, hey, it looks like he is capable of learning.
Okay, once he asks the second time, Annie is going to, look away and say, they're not here.
I'm actually gonna roll for the pony's thing, whether he actually understands or not. Yeah, so he sighs and, oh, I see. Well, this here box is nothing for a little kid like you.
I'm
What
not
is
a
it?
kid.
Honey?
He said, what is it?
It's a weird place.
Oh. Good description.
Huh. I know a couple of mayors who might like this place.
The pony just fucking cannot, like, he has like a so done with life face right now.
What am I doing here? What is my purpose?
Basically.
Why am I even doing this?
Like, a little kid basically just said this to him.
If some mayors named Daisy and Rusty walk up, please don't let them in there.
And he's going to turn and walk to the Panic of the Disco.
Oh,
At the
God.
disco.
Okay, Eclipse, what are you doing?
You know what? My people are out the front of Panic at the Disco, so I'm going to be heading over there with Anansi.
Okay. Daisy and Rusty, what are you two doing?
We're already going to Panic at the Disco.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone is going to the Panic at the Disco.
We
Oh
said
my
it first.
God. This is gonna be fun.
If
Except
we
for
can't
Caspian.
dance on the dance floor, we'll dance at the disco.
Okay. So, except Caspian, because Caspian breaks the party. He's not, he's a lone wolf.
Detective Caspian is not in for this.
Yeah, he works alone. So yeah, first things first. Eclipse,
Yes.
when you get close to the Panic at the Disco, the two changelings shake their heads at you and tell you not to go inside. in Buzz.
Buzz.
Can I ask them why
In Buzz?
in Buzz?
They tell you that this is the love farm.
The love farm. So they're farming love.
But it's Panic at the Disco, not Love at the Disco.
What will happen if I go in there?
To you, nothing. So you may overfeed.
Oh. Hmm. Is there a way I can stay safe from overfeeding when I'm in there?
They shake their heads.
Hmm.
By the way, not Hardway, Daisy, Rusty, and Anansi, you see this, like Eclipse kinda like rubbing himself, and these two ponies rubbing themselves as they buzz.
Annie is going to try and copy what they're doing.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
Annie the cat.
So like, yeah. Do I have to roll anything for that?
It cannot work, sorry, you cannot buzz.
Okay. Then he's just sitting there muttering "buzz" over and over again.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Can I explain to Anansi what they told me? That I can't really go in there, or it might end up in me overfeeding.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you want to explain it to Anansi.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Give him the birds and the bees, boy.
So, Daisy and Rusty, are you going in?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
okay, when you enter in, you see like a club. And this is an actual nightclub, like
Yeah.
there are like
There's like a dance floor, a bar, seating.
yes, and there
Yeah.
are like poles, and there are like there are like dancing stallions and mares at the poles. The light is very dim,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of kissing and rubbing on each other.
Daisy's just gonna look at Rusty and smile.
Knowing smirk.
And there is disco music.
No. Daisy's gonna point at a chair, say, "Sit there, don't touch anyone. I'll be right back."
Oh my.
And
Okay.
I'm
it.
going to walk off to somewhere secluded and slip into my new outfit.
Oh boy.
Rusty Senpai?
Oh god.
And Caspian is missing this. This is the best thing ever.
Okay. While that's going on, while Annie and Eclipse are talking outside, after getting the explanation, Annie's going to tilt his head and say, "Too much food? Sounds like a good problem to have, if you ask me."
Changelings are different. We don't feed by normal means, and we can't exactly choose when to.
So you're like a plant? Like a plant absorbs sunlight?
Yes and no.
What do you eat?
Emotions.
Say it.
Ponies.
I feed off emotions. Good or bad.
Hmm. Are you hungry?
Not particularly.
Okay, and he's just going to drop it.
That was interesting conversation.
Drop it.
Dome,
No.
dome, dome, dome.
He's just going to make an intrigued sound and stop talking. He really doesn't know if he wants to go in there. Like, he thinks that it's like a greenhouse with a bunch of ponies buried up to their necks in dirt, and all are doing different emotions, and changelings are just kind of watering them.
I mean, they are gonna be buried up to their necks.
Oh my.
God.
I mean, can I
That's a lot of chickens.
ask the changelings outside whether Anansi can go in there safely?
They shrug.
I'm going to tell Anansi, look, you should be fine. Just don't blame me if you see something you don't like.
Oh, you know, you die.
Yeah. Go enter
Like
at your
Jay-Z in
own
a
risk.
fetish outfit.
Enter here at your own peril.
Abandon hope, all you who enter here.
Gonna be abandoning something.
Oh
Well,
my.
no.
First
They-
of all, my dignity.
They might be abandoning hope, because hope is an emotion. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hook up like a gun.
Okay, more common sense. If I roll above 50, I'm turning around and walking away.
Anansi has like no common sense.
Anansi knows how to kill, and that's about it.
I don't know.
It's what I do, and I'm good at it.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
I just failed that so hard, and he's going to open the door and run in without even checking to see what's around him.
Annie,
I-
when you get
Yeah?
inside, there are butts. A lot of fucking butts. There's a lot
Probably a
of
fair bit of butt fucking.
yes, and there's a lot of butts rubbing on butts.
Does Annie discover what a boner is?
I think Annie has just discovered everything.
I just imagine, you know, the new location discovered thing.
Okay,
Like,
Finn,
Yes.
there's a thing I kind of want to do.
Okay.
I would like to roll stamina to see if Annie just spontaneously hits puberty, and then I would like to roll sanity.
Okay, roll me for stamina then.
Oh my god.
94.
Jesus fucking Christ. He skips.
So
He literally skips puberty.
does he
He
grow?
walks in a fall, walks out a man.
What's going on in here?
Oh god, so-
oh no.
Okay, and then sanity. 75.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Annie's a full-grown zebra now.
No, he's still the same size.
He's a big
He
boy
just,
now.
like- He
He just
noticed
learned
his
what
mares.
Basically his
Does he
face.
see Daisy in the schoolgirl outfit?
Yes, at this point, Daisy walks, you know, past him in the outfit.
Okay. Annie is going to make a long, drawn-out squealing noise that only Daisy can hear.
Oh god, because zebra.
Is he suddenly attracted to Daisy?
Oh god.
Do you want me to
That
roll
would
for
be
that?
hilarious.
Hey, Daisy, do you want to roll, like, seduction or
It's
something?
like a passive seduction.
Well, the outfit is kind of giving Daisy, you know, plus 15 to seduction, so, you know.
You can probably do it.
Seriously?
Well, yeah. Every outfit is giving stats and such.
The schoolgirl outfit gives me plus 15 to seduction.
Yes.
Sure, why the fuck not? Let's roll seduction on a Nancy without even trying.
I would like to inform everyone that Daisy, who is like a million years old, is currently trying, you know, possibly seduce a 15-year-old zebra.
He's into the
cougar is
G-MILFs,
on the
man.
prowl.
Yes, it is as bad as it sounds.
He's into the
So, I
MILFs,
rolled
the
a
G-MILFs, and the
67.
soon-to-be MILFs.
67.
I have minus 30 to all diplomacy except bluff.
So yeah, that's basically plus 30. Yeah, Daisy?
but
Daisy?
Yeah?
You pass.
I don't
Annie.
even notice it. I'm just walking straight to Rusty with a very sultry look on my eyes.
And he's going to very slowly back out of Panic at the Disco. I-
It truly was Panic at the Disco.
He looks completely shell-shocked. He is going to turn to Eclipse and whisper, "What has been seen can never be unseen."
Finn, is the door to this place just open?
Yes.
Can I walk in and just shout, "Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door?"
Yes, you can. You can step in and do that.
Daisy's
I'm
gonna
going to do
yell
that
back.
shit.
I thought you liked watching.
Oh.
And he's going to shout, guys, it's better to take these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality."
You don't even know what these things are.
He does now.
I think Daisy meant the words. Like,
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
and he's not going to respond to that. He's going to tilt his head and look confused.
Poor little Anansi.
But the stars told me so.
I looked into the TARDIS, and the TARDIS looked into me.
Anansi, the stars
Yeah?
are literally looking away right now in shame. The shame.
When an
Oh.
American makes a British TV joke. Whoa.
What?
Damn.
When Eclipse makes the obligatory Panic at the Disco reference, would he be able to just put a hoof on Annie's shoulder and just say, "Well, lad, you're a man now"?
Oh, does Nancy get a hard on from the fucking seduction
Oh,
roll?
God.
Honestly, probably should.
Well, for the puberty stamina roll, I rolled 94. That's like a crit. Because
Yeah.
I still have buff, so I probably rolled higher than 100 on that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
size should, yeah. Or should I roll separately for that?
Yes.
Anansi, didn't we already do that? Doesn't Anansi already have something bigger than he should?
That was not
That
canon.
was not canon.
That was not canon. Okay.
This is
Okay, let me
beautiful.
roll.
Why are we even... What's even happening?
Hey, it's not our fault.
Okay, I'll have you know I did not roll 89.
What did
90.
you
I
roll?
rolled 88.
Jesus. Okay, Anansi, you are a little too big for your size.
He just falls over.
When Anansi gets a hard on, he literally, most of his blood goes there.
Gets like minus 10 to agility.
He just passes out.
So
Yeah.
who's
Is he a Namekian? Because he's got the Dragon Balls.
Oh,
that
my
remi-
god.
That reminds me of bloody Van Wilder.
And you know what's the best about this? Caspian missed all of that.
Yep.
But whose is bigger
So-
though? Caspian's or Anansi's?
Well, Anansi is
Considering the
small boy.
size. Well, considering the difference in our own sizes,
Yeah.
yours probably. Mine's just like in comparison to his body size.
So if we're
Long and
going
thin
on
goes
dick-
too far in.
Dick to body ratio. Whose dick to body ratio would be bigger?
Why are we even considering this, guys? We should move on.
Yes.
You really should.
Except, Daisy and Rusty, because they are probably a little too busy right now.
Meaning of
So is
Le occupado!
So
Annie
Rusty
conscious or
hasn't given a
unconscious?
reaction to the outfit yet in character.
Should we just assume things instead of going through? Like,
I mean, you can always go to the, to the box.
And then a lap dance happened. Let's move on.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's probably best to just do that right now.
Yeah.
Daisy, are you still wearing the outfit?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
I mean, it's giving you free stats.
Yeah. Why the fuck not? I'm just wearing a schoolgirl outfit now.
Well, fuck. An old lady is wearing a schoolgirl outfit.
To be fair, she doesn't look old.
I know, but it's just funny. It's funny to me. So, where are you guys going now that Anansi has been given experience.
I'd say let's
Anansi
go
now
get
has
that
a
water.
permanent crush on Daisy.
God.
But he also hates Daisy, so how
So
does
he's
that work?
very confused.
He is B21 now.
Oh,
So it's
Basically,
going to be
yeah.
entirely hate fucking.
What would I have to roll to get rid of his not so little problem?
You
Well,
would
dude.
have to ask someone, what do I do about this?
oh God.
Eclipse. He's going to
yeah.
ask Eclipse.
Yeah, basically, because there is only one person here who kind of.
There's only one other male.
And
Okay.
getting heads up from Caspian is kind of bad.
Because Caspian hasn't gotten rid of his.
He hasn't had time to.
Yo, how do I get rid of? Oh.
Like Eclipse. Eclipse.
Yeah.
I think I heard something. I'm starting to swell up. Am I dying?
Just,
Am I dying?
let's have a look.
Oh god, this is so wrong. I'm so sorry. Okay, if this video.
Anansi has a kickstand.
If this video has not been flagged yet, it has to be flagged now.
He has a kickstand. Why? Why would you say?
He just kickstarted his thing.
He's not trying to be planking. His legs just can't touch the ground.
Just imagine how painful that is, though.
Okay, Eclipse.
Yeah.
I ask you something.
Gotta say something, bro.
Well, he said, I think I heard something. I think it's swelling, and I said, well, let's have a look.
Oh, he doesn't get.
I'm pretty sure it's obvious.
Okay.
How obvious is it?
Very obvious.
Because he's still wearing the cloak.
Okay. Annie is going to. First of all, he's probably blushing pretty hard right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to just squeak, kind of huddle in on himself and say, I really don't want to show you.
Oh god.
It's weird. I think I may have gotten some radiation.
Oh God.
I have a.
You
fifth
saw
leg.
things. You saw things in there, didn't you, Anansi?
Oh god. Show me on the teddy where they touched you.
I love how
I
it's
saw
there.
Daisy.
Look,
Skirt
And-
shouldn't be that short.
My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.
As he says that, Daisy and Rusty walk out.
Oh god.
Okay. Annie's going to turn, see Daisy, and to everyone that's not Daisy, it looks like his eyes just go wide, his mouth drops open, he points, and he darts behind Eclipse. But Daisy hears a super tiny, high-pitched shriek.
Daisy's ears just twitch as she looks over.
Oh.
Okay, Anansi is poking out from behind Eclipse's head, and his face is just bright red with black stripes.
look. Can I sort of turn to Anansi and just whisper? Look, there's two ways you can go about doing this. Either you find yourself a mare, or you go work it out yourself in that private box there.
Oh my God, that rhymed. Find yourself a mare. I'll go work it out in that private box there. The syllables are off, but.
How?
I'm speaking the rhymes of his people.
Okay,
That's racist.
Annie is just going to whisper, how?
How?
Daisy is gonna look Eclipse dead in the eye and say, "Are you giving them the talk or am I?"
Oh
He wants a
god.
practical demonstration.
Because I've already done this 3 times.
I'm fucking dying here, guys.
Same.
How-
Look, I'm,
After this, we are gonna
I'm-
stop because we need to stop when we can.
Yeah,
There's-
Look, I'm not.
eating for like an hour. to
I'm
do
not-
something.
I'm not giving him a talk. I'm giving him options. If you want to give him the talk, you can go give him the talk. I'm just giving the option of the private box or mayor.
Oh, I just downed like half my coffee.
I literally just downed the whole second bottle of vodka. I'm so
Yeah.
drunk, it's not even funny. I cannot even see now.
Before I walk away, can I turn to Daisy and say, in the language of her kind, "You smell like a Frankfurt whorehouse,"
I'm gonna
and
look.
walk
At,
off?
I'm gonna look. Hey, hey, I have a response. I think I just walked out of one.
Makes. Yeah, that's not just you. I'm smelling it. Makes perfect sense.
Like, let's be honest.
Okay, Anansi is a little bit traumatized right now.
Yes. I'm too.
Okay. How many ponies are around right now?
Oh my god, it's so many. So fucking
Oh,
many.
dear.
How many there are in like eyesight right now?
About 8.
Oh dear.
Okay. How many of them are mares?
Give me a second, I need to check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the sharks is actually a mare.
Okay. You know what? I really don't know if I want to do this or how I'm going to do it, but
Pull off the cloak and then show everybody.
Just flash them.
Flash everybody.
This is gonna get you all jailed.
Oh.
We're all going to hell anyway.
okay, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. He's just standing there looking around, very restless.
Yeah. He's pointedly not looking towards Daisy.
Yeah, he's looking everywhere but at Daisy. Actually, you know what? That shark said that whatever that thing gave would help, right? And he needs some help. He's going to pop a party time mental.
Oh god.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
roll me.
God damn confound these ponies, they drive me to drugs.
Okay.
Drugs bad. Okay.
Do my buffs go towards that roll?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I just rolled 74.
Yeah, you pass it.
Okay.
So,
Now, what
so
effects does that have?
Okay, you gain plus 20 to all intelligence, perception, and charisma based rolls. It lasts
Okay.
a session. Since we are gonna be stopping, let's say, it lasts the whole next session.
Yeah.
And it basically gives you an ability to, figure out things that you normally wouldn't.
Okay. Then the last thing that's going to happen to him before this session ends is he's going to get the same dopey grin that all the sharks have and look right at Daisy and wiggle his eyebrows.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
Daisy's just gonna face off.
Okay, so guys, we are gonna be stopping here. We need to stop now.
Yeah, before this gets even worse.
Because I'm actually not on the chair anymore. I'm on the floor talking to you.
Why?
We have a drunk Finn.
I'm a little drunk, I'm sorry.
A little.
Don't be sorry.
Shit, we
It's
forgot
fine.
about
Sorry.
Caspian A.
That's
Oh.
honestly.
Okay, so
Well, Caspian, next time do not, move away from the group.
I thought people
Honestly,
were
it is
gonna
kind of
I thought
cool.
people were gonna come with me.
No, we wanted to explore the rest of this fucking place.
Because it's fun and there was so much love poured into it. So yeah, can anyone do the whole goodbye thing for me because I'm a little fucked.
Fing says goodbye!
and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Fuck off.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye. Kiki.
Oh my
Where's
God.
Minute Muffin?
So yeah.